What's up, wrestling fans? AEW's over. We're going to tell you a little bit of what maybe you missed on NXT. It was not very exciting either. Some people have their thoughts on it, but AEW Dynamite, yikes tonight. I don't know, man. There's some things to say about this. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below the bell. You know the stupid crap you got to do here on YouTube. Hit the like button if you can. We're live after every single WWE event. After every AEW event, we're live here on the Joe Cronin Show. We're going to be taking your calls in a few minutes to see what you guys have to say about all this. Sorry, I do that sometimes. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, share this everywhere, and we'll see you in just a second here. I got Jake DeMarco coming in, your calls, everything AEW. This was the 1 year anniversary of AEW. Did it deliver? Did it deliver? What do you think about Big Swole in the women's match, huh? Whoa. Look out. Look out, brother. Good Lord. Rough stuff here tonight. We got ourselves a Jake DeMarco sighting. Hi, Jake DeMarco.
Oh, yeah.
The man himself.
Not tonight. I'm telling you, 1 year anniversary, happy anniversary, but not a great show.
Not a great show, man. Happy anniversary, but yikes.
Sounded much better on paper, defending every title, but nothing felt extraordinary. Nothing felt special or memorable. Everything lasted way too long and dragged out, it felt like, for the most part.
Yeah, tonight's AEW, man. Big Swole, man, that was rough. That match was terrible. What did you think about the Big Swole? I mean, because I'm wondering, am I like crazy? That match was ugly.
Crazy. Sadly, it's one of those things where even before the match starts, okay, Big Swole has no chance to win this, so it takes the excitement factor way down or out of it entirely. And then they just were sloppy. This match was dreadful. I don't want to be mean, but it was just dreadful, absolutely dreadful. I'm sorry. I wanted to see them do better, but they struggled through even basic spots at times. And then they try and regroup and get themselves back together. And we all want the women's division to do better. We want to see them succeed. And then earlier today, Britt Baker basically goes ahead and says, the company's working on it, but we need the fans to stay tuned. If you want more women, like you keep saying you do, then don't change the channel when the women are on TV. We want everybody to be watching the segments and cheering us on from home. Well, I'm sorry, Britt, but that's not going to be the case if you don't give us a reason to watch. If you don't give us an absolute reason to stay tuned in, then why are we going to watch the women's division, which is mind-numbingly painful to sit through? Yeah,
it's weird, man. Like, without Thunder Rosa. It's like, dude, we need Thunder Rosa, bro. Like, without Thunder Rosa, it's like, this is ugly. She's like the only one. Please give us a Thunder Rosa. Like,
Britt Baker, to me, isn't bad. I didn't mind Statlander, but she's been injured, and I understand that they were in a hard way. Some of the women's division is stuck overseas with COVID, and then, she's right when she said Chris Statlander got hurt, and she got hurt, and yeah, but they're still, even if they're at their full capacity, they're still in a bad place.
Right. Yeah, this was a rough show, man. I mean, the FTR opening I thought was pretty good match until the end. Like, I thought, so FTR opened up. That tag match, I liked it. I really liked that tag match. It was more of a classic style thing. The thing that ruined it was the referee's oversell or whatever of that, oh my God, I have to look away now. Like, it was so bad. All he had to do was simply back away for a second and turn his head and kind of put his hands up and move out of the way and turn his head for a split second and then turn back. He didn't need to go, oh my God, everybody, the bomb is dropping. Dude, the referee looked like a nuclear bomb was about to go off. And he put his head in the ground and covered up his head like there was fallout. What was that? That was the biggest oversell of a referee I've ever seen. This guy covered up his head, his whole thing, and he cowered down into a ball. What was that? Nobody can defend that. Nobody can defend what I saw tonight as far as the referee goes. That was really bad.
It was.
That was I mean, dude, this match was great, and then that ending would have been fine if, you know what I mean, the guy had simply just hit him with the belt, the referee's behind him so he can't see it or isn't sure what he saw. and that's it. And even if he did kind of look away for a second or tried to regain position and didn't see it, fine, whatever. But that would have been, oh my God, it would have been better than what he did. What was that?
I don't know. I wasn't even as hung up on the ending. I just wasn't thrilled with the match as is. I mean, I know FTR have this particular style, but I preferred the way they wrestled in NXT.
I mean, the guy is... Right. I'm sorry. I played the show for a second. My bad.
No. But they've gone ahead and, you know, they've I know what they're trying to do. They're in the more heel mindset. So they're doing more of the old school heel tactics, which is fine. But to me, it just... There was a few decent spots, but it didn't feel like on the level that they usually have for AEW tag teams.
Right.
It didn't feel as... I figured they would have went especially above and beyond for an anniversary show.
Right.
And I don't feel like they pushed the bar whatsoever.
Well, we will try to take calls in a little while. Oh, my God. The Soundwave is here. The Soundwave is here.
I got you drunk on Christmas night.
The first donation is Soundwave.
Drunk on Christmas night. I should have hung myself from the Christmas lights. I got you fucking drunk on Christmas night. Boom. I got you fucking drunk on Christmas night. I should have hung myself from the Christmas lights. I got you fucking drunk on Christmas.
The Soundwave 92 is here with $31.
I hope Santa runs me over with his goddamn sleigh. I should've got drunk on Christmas. Woo.
Best moments were the opening match Jericho and MJF versus Cody and the ending with Eddie. But holy shit, that women's match was bad. It's like Thunder Rosa leaves and the women's division is right back to being the piss break division. 6/10.
Yeah, she leaves and it crumbles back down again to what it was, because he goes right back to what it was, which wasn't good. I think Sheeta's all right, but Soundwave 92, thank you, dude. Soundwave man, thank you so much, dude. He just dropped $31. If you guys want to donate tonight to keep the shows going, super chats down below work on this channel, and Streamlabs work in the description box as well. Thank you to Soundwave 92. And what I mean is, man, the women were very soft. They were soft in the ring at times. They were stuttering. They were too much dancey around. They looked like they were unsure or waiting for each other. They actually looked like they might be dancing at some points.
Well, even from the very start, the chain wrestling that they tried, where they're trying to show like Swole has the advantage with her power and strength.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's been trying to shove Sheeta down. Like they couldn't even get that right at certain times. And then they kind of missed a few steps. And as you said, they tried for the double kip up and Sheeta couldn't get on her feet. And it's like, oh, it's just... And then, like you said, they kind of look like they're just bumbling and floating around at times. The dancing kind of thing.
It doesn't look good, man. It really comes off really bad. I don't understand how this gets away with. Like, I don't know if it's not practicing at all or if it's too much practicing. I don't know which one it is. I'm wondering if it's too much practicing, like dicking around with, we'll do this, then we'll do that, then we'll do this, and we have a language barrier. But even without the language barrier, I still see these matches are still happening where the women look soft. And there's your top donation and the current JCS digital champion, Soundwave 92. If you guys want to jump on that and somebody hit the lottery, feel free to try to beat that tonight. But I see women's wrestling always do well everywhere else. And especially I see women's wrestling on the indies. I see women's matches on the indies all the time where the women look like they're having a real wrestling match, and it's great. But for some reason on AEW TV, most of the time, it's like, dude, what is this? Like, what? They're barely friggin' doing anything, man. They're like do-si-do, half slap, mess up, screw up. Like, it's embarrassing looking. It really is. Like, and I didn't think anything was that great tonight. But the opening tag match, I liked it. I didn't like the ending. All right, opening tag, I liked it. Didn't like the ending. Cody's match was weird. That was weird too. Like every match had some weird element to it tonight that wasn't good. Like, but it was good. It was weird, dude. I don't know what other word. Am I like? Did you think that I thought the matches were like almost good?
No, I agree entirely. That this night just it wasn't it. I was hoping and looking forward to so much more, and not even like it wasn't a terrible opening match, but it just I expected so much more. especially from FTR. And then the involvement of Miro with the crushing of the arcade, it felt stupid. I can't even find a better way to describe it at this point. It was just silly. And especially, we're the gamers and we're so upset you broke our arcade. And it just makes Miro look even worse. And having them, the match they had was ridiculous. The promo afterwards was even worse. Calling the arcade cabinet Alan. So right. I'm sorry, Miro looks like shit at this point. He looks terrible. Kip Sabian being with him is a real joke.
Right.
And he feels like such a mid-carder at this point. He doesn't feel like anything important or special. So
he feels like a mess, bro. Like it's a mess.
And then the MJF promo with Wardlow, we get the Inner Circle to come out. The crowd sings Jericho's theme. And, of course, MJF starts complimenting Jericho. The hair, the abs, his arms, all of it eventually touches his hair. And I'm still laughing. And then it just starts to drag. And it goes longer and longer. And it's not funny. It's not really going anywhere. And we've seen this so many times. You want to join the Inner Circle? Do you want me to join the... Like, it just felt like a repeat. And the fact that it all built up to them having a steak dinner feels really foolish. And I like some of the stupid that they've done, but this didn't work for me.
Can we address this in the chat? AEW took your idea about Miro being pissed over video games and kicking the shit out of people. Did that happen? I maybe I missed I had the audio down or something like that.
When their arcade machine got broken at the end, almost the end of the match.
Right.
So he's so in love with his video games, and their arcade cabinet, Alan, got destroyed.
I mean, I saw that and I thought that was awesome, but did that trigger him? Because I didn't notice that. That's
what they were trying to tell, that they were pissed off.
That's why he came out and attacked after the match, because they destroyed the video game.
The arcade cabinet got destroyed.
I mean, I wouldn't call that taking my idea, right? Because my idea was that he actually gets mad at a guy he's competing in video games with, right? So he's like, well, you got a problem with me? You want you say you're better than me in Asteroid or whatever? And the guy's like, I'm better than you in Asteroid, bro. You couldn't even beat me in Asteroid. And it's like, let's see about that. And then they have the face-off, and that's when you see that he's got anger management problems when it comes to video games. And I think that would be hilarious if he had anger management problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is funny that he was triggered that it was destroyed, right? Because that is funny, too, and that makes sense. But I wouldn't call that. I thought
it made him look like an idiot.
He kind of looks. It's a comedy thing now, I guess, right? Because that's funny.
Like, you want Rusev in or Miro in, another comedy angle, another. It's like he's just going to drown in this.
It's better than WWE's version of his comedy, though. But it's not. I mean, listen,
not by much.
He is a bit of a clown, but we'll see what happens. If it stays, I hope it stays funny. Because I always thought he was funny on the mic when he ranted. In WWE, he would cut promos. Remember some of the promos? He was hilarious. He'd be like, I'll tell you what to do. I'll smack your face off. Like, and he just the way his accent is when he gets angry is really funny.
I was laughing at him, not with him.
Well,
so.
Listen,
the stuff he said wasn't funny. It was how he said it.
Hi, Tony Khan. You want to hire me? I need a job, Tony Khan. Let's go ahead and hire me. Let's go.
Rusev always deserved better, but the comedy stuff I don't feel ever worked. Like, I was laughing at him, not with him, sadly.
Right. What did you think about
during his promo? That's a great point too. So,
speaking of officials and wrestling and stuff like that, what did you think about? I thought one of the funniest things today. Unfortunately, it wasn't on AEW. Instead, it was when Road Dogg agreed that he wants to run me over with a lawnmower.
I saw that.
I mean, I did ask him to, but like it was just funny that he responded. So Road Dogg,
he obliged so willingly.
I love Road Dogg.
Gladly, so
this guy's great. So Road Dogg tweets out, added the I know Road Dogg has NXT tonight, so he's probably not happy that I'm covering AEW over NXT, but he says added this beast to the fleet. Nothing runs like a John Deere, says fucking Road Dogg as a John Deere commercial. So below that I wrote, run me over with it. And then Road Dogg responded with, gladly. Oh, boy. And then I responded with this.
Dunkachino?
Don't mind if I do.
What's my name?
Dunkachino.
It's a whole new game.
Dunkachino.
You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
So random.
Dude, the fucking Twitter thread really got out of control, and then people were tweeting dildo. It was just a very strange poll. It went from, look at my John Deere lawnmower, to, hey, hit me with it, to, I will heal you with it, Joe, to Dunkachino, and then it turned into, like, weird condom photos and people harassing Road Dogg. I'm sorry, Road Dogg. I love you, man. My bad. Here he comes! Wait a second!
It's my God, it's Kane! My friggin' face is numb! Oh my God, it's Kane!
What's good, fellas?
What's good?
What's good, wrestling / Cronin DeMarco Nation?
Hey there.
Joe, please watch and then please bless your fans. My latest clip, trust me, I never been so sure in a donation to you than now. Cheers and welcome. Cronin DeMarco Tag Team Champion.
Bless your fans. My latest clip, trust me, I never been so sure. Okay. Botch Club. He is one of the best botch people in the wrestling world. Forget Botchamania. Forget them. I mean, listen, I love Botchamania. He's a great guy, but, I mean, let's go. Is this what you're talking about? Let me see. Botch Club. Is this it? Oh, my God. Liv Morgan? Jesus.
You're all about the new blood.
Is this it? I got to make sure the volume's not too high, because otherwise we'll all get blown away.
You know it!
Oh, I can't. You know what? I can't show this because I don't know.
Woo woo woo! You know it!
I can't show this. All I can do is because, you know, things on YouTube. But what I can tell you is go to Botch Club later and follow them on Instagram right now if you got a free hand. And you will love the clip that's up there now, especially since Liv Morgan is almost nude and Vince McMahon is really into it. Don't forget to remind WWE about the Jimmy Miranda Award from Providence, Rhode Island. Botch Club. Go follow them on Instagram. All the Cronin army is over there, man. The JCS army is over there, and they're strong, and they're wet, and they're wrong. JR was awful tonight. Well, you know, I didn't even really pay much attention to the commentary tonight because normally I'm ready to tear that up too. But tonight, I don't know, man. Hey, big shout out for the donation, Botch Club. Thank you, guys. I hope you guys go give some love to them. They've been really supporting the show with donations. And, of course, top donation, top guy right now, largest one of the stream, the
Soundwave 92. It's
Soundwave 92 is the top man who will become the JCS digital champion of this stream. So FTR thought they looked beautiful, thought everything was wonderful, didn't like the ending. So I'm going to go with a 7 out of 10 for me. Probably would have given it a higher grade if the referee hadn't have gone down like it was a bomb was going off in the building. I don't know. I mean, I guess let's start there. So, Jake, what would you – I know you didn't like it. You liked it less than I did, but –
yeah, I mean, I didn't hate the match, but I expected a lot more from these two teams, and especially out of after a 5-star, parking lot brawl, and then FTR being usually much better than this. I figured we'd get more from these two. Plus, the ending I was really sour on with Miro and Sabian getting involved, and I'm with you there, but I give it a 6.
Oh.
And then we had Miro's match right after that with Kip Sabian taking on Sean Maluda and Lee Johnson. Again, it's a squash match. It's going to be very quick for him to put on the camel clutch or game over and gets the tap out victory, whatever. It's just completely passable. And then you got the crowd, as we said before, chanting what in their terrible, after match promo. So that I wouldn't even rate. I'd just say skip that entirely. And then we had MJF, as I said, come out.
Well, now, did the Matt Hardy thing happen already, or is that after this?
No, that's after this.
I wrote it down, but I couldn't remember where it was.
Yeah, MJF wanted to join the Inner Circle and couldn't get the words out. A couple of times I was chuckling with him when he was going through his inner monologuing, and he's saying "Oh, come on, Max, don't mess this up." He's just entertaining himself. He's very funny, and usually they're comedy gold. I don't know why this really didn't land. It felt very long and very silly to me, but not in a comedic way. It felt pointless and passable.
This was their worst interaction that they've had yet, although it had flares of brilliance as well.
There were a few moments I'm like, oh, you had kernels of greatness here. You guys just, I don't know really where it entirely went wrong, but didn't hit home with me like it usually did. I get they're trying to be silly, but it felt overly ridiculous at some points. And
yeah.
a steak dinner, come on.
Now, it was funny when he said, I thought they were going to do the Batista Triple H thing. Like, you want it? You want to have a steak dinner with me? Yeah, maybe I do. Give it to me. Give me a steak dinner. I'll give you a steak. Like, I thought they were doing the Batista Triple H thing, which I thought was funny, but it stopped pretty quickly. I don't know. And then Jericho said something hilarious at the end, too. But, yeah, overall, it was weird. And MJF talking to himself, it was just, yeah, it was their worst interaction. It felt like if they were to do what they do normally in WWE or something. But not really, though, because it was better still than that. But it just was missing. It didn't have... Overall, the one thing I can say about the show is, like, the 1-year anniversary of AEW, it didn't feel at all like that. It felt like they should have done some more things that were exciting and maybe had even some flashbacks. I didn't really feel like we got a lot of flashbacks to the debut or the first year. Or
What I saw was they had a quick little highlight of matches throughout the first year, and it was during a picture-in-picture break.
Oh, really? I didn't even see that.
All I saw, yeah, it was the start of a picture-in-picture break, and they showed some of the highlights from the past year. And that's all I saw. I figured they would have made more of a big deal. I figured Hangman Page would be there, kind of continue that story. Same with, No Omega. That was a bit of a surprise.
Right.
And the thing is, too, is we see them develop or continue stories on their BTE show and Sammy's vlogs that are typically very entertaining. They're either very funny or they're interesting or they have some intrigue built in. And I mean, not everything's a huge winner, but more often than not, it's an enjoyable watch. And I don't know why they just can't always convey some of these stories that they're telling into the TV program.
Yeah, I don't know either. They do a good job. Even, WWE does the same thing.
Yeah, I know they do.
These side stories.
It's a wrestling problem in general.
And maybe it's just that because people have so much creative freedom outside of the company or on their own platforms, that so we just naturally we see creative ideas by people on their own platforms, I guess, right? So that's what we're seeing.
That makes sense. Yeah, that must be because then they're able to execute their own ideas, and often their ideas are better than writers, and yeah, that ends up. It just like one of the examples this week is the Young Bucks obviously have not been friends with Hangman Page, and he was upset for various reasons, especially them not coming to his match all this time ago when he faced Jericho. He kind of let it go, but they've had their falling out, and now they're trying to reconcile this week. But look at that, Hangman lost his phone, and somebody took his phone and messaged the Young Bucks saying, I don't want to ever speak to you again. In lieu of that, that's what they're trying to go with. So now you have a mystery of who sent the message and all that. It'd be interesting to see, some of these more thought out, fleshed out stories at times, rather than have the Young Bucks come out and just super kick people for the 100th time and look ridiculous.
Yeah, oh my God, don't even get me going with that segment. That dude. We'll talk about the Matt Hardy thing in a second, but no, that segment with the Young Bucks was so cringe. First of all, what the hell is the reason for spinning the names in the thing? Dude, there's fucking rankings. So if you literally don't know who is going to get a title shot, why are you spinning a bingo machine around to see who gets the title shot? You got almost every team that ranks there. So why aren't... And at the very least, you have the top 1, 2, and 3 teams in the thing. And then you give everybody else a random shot. So you have a wild card, and you explain it that way. And then you go, okay, that makes sense. But to just be like, oh, we're just going to spin these names around. Oh, all those matches you've all been having and, trying to get your ranks up and everything.
Yeah, they're worthless. They
don't matter. Nothing matters.
TV, it doesn't matter.
Excalibur being a dork idiot in the back, writing stuff down with a pencil and doing a calculation so everybody can have a ranking. His little dorko shit while he fucking remembers 900 moves in New Japan that no one's ever going to know in America while he's thinking of all of those, like the reverse octopus succubi and the double tornado DDT infraction and the impaler launching pad tornado cluster that nobody will ever remember, and he's writing down numbers and doing math equations no one will ever understand. It's all for nothing, Excalibur! Just like hiding your ugly face under that mask is pointless too. It's just like, dude, just let, what are we doing? What are we doing? So if you want to do the spinny thing and still have the teams out there, you could have done it by having all the teams in the ring who ranked And then you could add the one wild card. We're going to decide on the wild card. Oh, it's the Young Bucks. Okay.
You pick one team from the barrel, from the the spinning bingo tub, whatever the hell you
Pile driver! This poor guy's back there doing math equations for no reason and posting things to the website and doing all this work. What for what? Just get rid of the rankings.
Here we go, I'm about to get it, man. Here we go, about to get it, man. Here we go.
ISO, yo, what up, ISO? Here comes ISO. Suck him off, everybody.
Opening was good despite the referee botch. Cody vs Orange tried to tell a story but dragged. Main event was awesome. MJF seg was great. 7/10.
7/10s coming from ISO. I'm pretty much close to what you think, ISO. I'm pretty close to you on this. I think I'm lower, though. I'm going to give it more of a hard time. So, the Young Bucks, ISO, thank you so much, man, for the donation. Thank you guys for doing super chats down below. Bring them on, and we love you for it. And thank you for funding these shows so we can keep doing these wrestling reviews live because YouTube don't pay us garbage. Soundwave 92, the top dog right now. So
Well, here's the thing, though, Joe. I mean, we just saw finally, after weeks of FTR skating and skirting away from facing best friends, they beat the number one contender. So this is a perfect chance for that, ranking system to be shown off and say, hey, look, now that the number one contenders are gone, we're going to move them down to the end, and we're going to put these, whoever was number two becomes number one. And, they could have really made it feel like, oh, wow, this really matters.
We tried. Yeah, like we tried a little bit to use the rankings.
Yep, but they couldn't give us that. And it just beats the hell out of me as to why even continue to boast them week in and week out. Before that was the
get
Cody
rid of them.
match, though.
Just get rid of them, guys. Get rid of the rankings. They don't matter. Okay, let's take a back step. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I jumped ahead, but we had the Cody match, and Orange Cassidy comes out first. Cody comes out afterwards. But Cody's got his blonde hair. I want to discuss that really quick. Believe it or not,
what
because
the fuck?
He seemed to be a standout for most people. I didn't mind it as much, but it is odd that he made such an effort to come back with the black hair and then have the match. And he made the sense of, he was saying basically in his promo last week, like, oh, they wanted me to turn dark, but I didn't. And he made it very clear, like, I didn't go down the dark path to re-win the title. Well, that was you. We didn't ask you to do that as fans.
Right.
And then this week they just kind of retconned it. So it was very out of left field, but I prefer him as the blonde look. He feels more like a star that way.
He really looks better with the blonde. He just looks more serious with the blonde hair now. He looks more like a badass. I don't know why. So yeah, I'm glad he went back to blonde, but that's what it feels like to me, a retcon. It feels like all right, let's just go back to what you're doing. Let's not do this. You're the champion again, go back to how it was.
Now, this was a very good match. Problem is I get why some people have an issue with it, because Orange Cassidy, and they allowed him to, get some wins over Jericho too, in fact. And so they've done a decent job building him up. It's just, he's so small, and should Cody have to go to a time limit draw, with Cassidy? Should he have beat him sooner? A lot of people seem to think so. I didn't take as much offense to them going, that long,
right?
Because the match was good, but I wish they had more of a concise ending. I didn't like the time limit draw ending.
Yeah, it was a little too ridiculous to me. Like they've done the time draw too many times.
The fact at their time they were playing fast and loose with it, which WWE does all the time too, obviously. But
why would Orange Cassidy be taking so much time? Like he should have been rushing. Like he should have been rushing to like I got to do stuff. I got to do all kinds of moves. So he looks like an idiot.
You hear Robert's counting down, and this is how much time you have left. So he's setting up the mousetrap, and then the time limit expires. I don't know. I again, now we're gonna get a rematch, and does anyone really want to see a rematch between these two?
No, I don't even want to see this. From what I saw, I didn't believe that Orange Cassidy could be in the match with Cody. That's what started happening to me. Cody looks a lot bigger, and just it felt like Cody was working with him to look better. It didn't. It's weird.
Yeah,
like
Cody was elevating Cassidy, not the other way around.
Yeah, there were a few. Street. There was a couple exciting moments though, like where Cassidy at the end, and it was good, but it was like.
Some good things.
It was a good match. Overall, it was good. I think it was too long. It was like 4 minutes too long, 5 minutes too long. That was the point, but
Like I said, I wouldn't have gone for the time limit draw. That's what they wanted, and they wanted desperately to have. But if they needed to go that way, then they should have had the Dark Order interfere as they tried. That would have made more sense instead of throwing them away, because the Dark Order obviously don't have a reason to be done with Cody.
Yeah,
So that would have worked better in storyline sense. It's baffling at times, because what we get from the Dark Order elsewhere seems to be so much more intriguing and more interesting than what they do on TV.
Yeah, I think that I like Cassidy, but they should really get him out of these title pictures and Jericho matches. I think I really enjoy him when he's either comedy or when he... Not comedy like he did in the Indies, though. I didn't like that. It was ridiculous. But, like, the comedy he had been doing, and also matches, good matches. I don't mind seeing Cassidy in some good matches with smaller talent and talent that are more lower mid-card or lower whatever. I would really feature him and stuff like that.
Match, and Pac certainly isn't on a lower, mid-card sense.
But he kind of is,
because he's smaller in stature.
Yeah.
It fit better. Cody just looks like you shouldn't be having a problem with him. Same thing with Brody Lee, and Brody Lee, dispatched him a little bit quicker, but Cody has these matches where he's able to destroy other people much faster, but he's having a problem with Orange Cassidy. It just seems odd.
Yeah, because Cassidy wrestles kind of like a powerhouse lightweight. Like, he doesn't really wrestle. He's not a big technical wrestler, and he's not really a high flyer, and he's not a big guy. So, and he's not like I said, he's not a high flyer either. So Orange Cassidy kind of wrestles like a lightweight powerhouse or lightweight brawler or lightweight sort of a brawler, like almost a striking brawler or something like that. I don't know. Like, he kind of wrestles kind of like how I would wrestle. And, they used to say to me all the time, like, dude, you're too small to be doing these. You got to figure out how to do these flippy things and all these other things. And I used to be like, no, I don't do that. And people would be like, all right. And I would, I was wrestling more like Ted DiBiase and, Bret Hart and, people like that, and Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold style. And people would be like, dude, you're 5'10". Like, you gotta wrestle more like a lightweight guy, like a Dean Malenko, Taka Michinoku type of person. And so I tried to add a little bit of that to me. And to me, Orange Cassidy is like that. He does have some of that stuff where he dives and he launches himself really good, and he does some springboard stuff, but, he does a lot of striking, too. He does a lot of striking and rolls and things like that, and he's kind of a weird guy. He is kind of a off style, which is fine, but it just, when he's in there against Cody, if it's not working, he don't look believable to me. But I like him, but I don't know.
I agree. I know, like I said, that's what I said to begin with this night. Something was just missing. It wasn't there. And the same way you can't, it's at the tip of your tongue, but there's something missing. That's exactly what it is. And it felt like that for every segment, match, and moment tonight.
It's a weird show tonight. Just such a weird. Wasn't on.
Smoke weed every day.
Moss Blaze says, what the F did I just watch? Seemed raw-tarded. The championship tournament is obviously Omega and somebody in the final. And what is this Brit shit? And Tony saying she's a sound wrestler. I'm a barf. 5 out of 10 from Moss Blaze. It was Omega. He said Omega and Kenny, but I think
he meant Hangman.
Hangman and Omega is what you meant. Yeah, my bad. Moss Blaze, thank you for the 420. Yeah, I love AEW. This is definitely one of the one thing that I liked tonight was, even though the wrestling matches from the beginning to the end weren't beautiful, like they weren't anything crazy, for the most part, the wrestling did entertain me. Unfortunately, there were sloppy moments and weird moments that kind of ruined them from being a perfect match or a nice match that I could give an 8 out of 10 to, or a 7 even, in some cases. But at least the matches were pretty entertaining, and I think FTR's match was the best match of the night. Then Cody's match just was too long with Cassidy. They never should have made it seem like he couldn't beat him within 10 minutes. I disagree with that too. I don't like sort of some of the sloppiness. I disagree with the decision making that they even had him last that long against him. And then the other thing is the women's match was garbage. And then that tag team situation, we'll come back to that. But people really want us to talk about the Hardy thing. I mean, let's face it, they want someone to be paralyzed, it looks like.
It seems that way. What are they doing?
Someone's going to get paralyzed or this feud ain't over.
Why? Why is this necessary at all?
You know what? I don't know. I'm not against it, though. I got to tell you, even though I'm like, what? Like, oh, my God, move on. But then there's a part of me that's like, this is going to be you're going to remember this feud. You're going to remember when people... I'm telling you, you're going to remember it.
It's already memorable just for the wrong reasons.
For the wrong reasons right now. Yeah, you're right. But maybe they'll have that one good one.
That around. But you're not wrong there. I mean, it is memorable, just not the right way they want it to be. So they're either trying to do something that will erase the bad taste left in everyone's mouth, or it's because they weren't able to really finish that match previously and they want to give the proper send-off. It's bothering one of them. You know, I could picture Matt being like, we didn't get to finish how I wanted to.
Now, Yori the Dawn says Cassidy also got a lot of views on Facebook. He became a meme. I didn't know so that's what I've been saying. The AEW needs somebody to become a meme or to become popular socially with younger people. And if that's happening with Cassidy and I'm unaware of it, I mean, I know he gets memed a little bit, but if that meme is trending up where people are, I want to know where that guy is or what is that from?
Yeah, if he's on the Facebook side of things,
my
not
God.
So much Twitter, and that's a good sign.
Yeah,
then
my God, unleash the love because that guy could save wrestling. You know, somebody needs to save wrestling. I don't care what they're like in the ring, what they look like, I don't care that I'm burying it tonight. I'm not even burying this. This ain't that bad. Tonight was all right to me. It wasn't very good. It was one of their weaker shows ever. Bottom 10 show of all time tonight, maybe, but some of the matches were deceptive because I thought they were. There's been other weeks where the matches were worse, but so tonight they entertained me. They just fell short towards the end, but very nice, better than Raw, and we're gonna find out if it was better than NXT. Did you have a peek in on NXT tonight, Jake, at all?
I did. I watched a little bit. One of the good things is that they're not going to strip immediately still Finn Balor, you know, because he just had surgery over the last week and he's still very swollen. So they're going to basically wait it out and see how long it takes him to heal. So that's a positive. At least they're not rushing to vacate the title.
That is good news.
And then, you know, they started announcing some matches for Halloween Havoc. One of those might be a spoiler, if I believe, so I'll hold off on those. But all in all, even Spaz said it wasn't a good night for NXT. And for the little few things that I saw Tony Storm's match quickly. That seemed okay, decent, just more of a showcase.
People were ranting. I didn't see it, but people were ranting about Tony Storm's like pop or something. I mean, how many fans were there? People were saying she's getting a mega ovation. I'm like, well, there's no fans.
Loud, but it was canned, so
yeah, they just played people freaking out.
Played audio.
So
I mean, you want to make it feel like a big deal since she's coming from UK and whatnot.
Somebody said they're playing when Stone Cold comes out to attack McMahon right now or something like that. They played stock audio.
It was noticeably loud, so it felt out of place. But
that's hilarious.
I know what they're going for. They're trying to make her feel like a big deal.
Well, what else about the Matt Hardy thing? I did like the segment. Matt Hardy, I like the segment. I like Sammy Guevara setting him on fire. The delivery.
Yeah. Sammy was good as well, burning the pictures. And at first I'm like, who's this? Don't tell me it's Sammy. And then they got the revelation that it was him. And I'm like, all right. You and your, acne-ridden chin are having a rough time here, and you need to get your revenge on Hardy. So hopefully we'll get through this. You both will not be injured. And it'll be, a way to reclaim what you lost previously.
I got a little video clip here.
Talk about.
I got a video clip. I got a video clip here of Miro. I don't know what this is about. Let's see what this is.
All right, guys. Wanted to show you a little pre-match routine. I got to get some blood going. My chest, my shoulders. Big chest is what they always say. Yeah.
So this is what we didn't see during the show.
What do you mean?
Best friends broke Alan.
They broke Alan? What do you mean they broke Alan?
Come on.
All right, guys. Wanted to show you a little.
They broke Alan.
But why haven't we seen more of a relationship with Alan? Like Mitch the Plant we cared about because that plant was every time we had the Ambrose Asylum, he dragged that damn plant out. That's why we gave a damn about a freaking house plant. Now, we didn't care. You know, there was no emotion conveyed to the arcade cabinet.
It works a little bit, but it would have been funnier, if he had been obsessed with the machine. I mean, there's a lot of funny stuff you can do.
He could be funny. That was funny. We know he could be funny, but what we got on the actual TV, again, as I said, on TV, isn't good. It's not funny, or you're laughing at them, not with them.
I would think it'd be fun. Like, Kip was kind of funny, and that's what I thought was, like, Kip should be doing this, like, where he's holding up the circuit board, you know, in the joystick, and he's like, no! Ah! Like, I won! I held the high score for 7 months!
I would have Miro run and find the
795,432!
Have him start shocking the thing, trying to bring it back to life.
Yeah, start trying to, like, do CPR in the car, and then he pushes and the wood breaks more, and he goes, ah! Like that.
Yeah, see, you know, as he shocks it and electrocutes himself.
He gets electrocuted. Dude, there's all kinds of stuff you could have done there that would have been stupid but hilarious. And I would have endorsed it.
Go for it. That's what I say. You really need to, you know, just push the envelope a little bit further.
Good Lord, not Alan. Like, it could have been really funny. It was kind of funny and also kind of cringe. I know there's some people out there that are going to think, no matter what you do in that situation, there's going to be people out there that think, wow, this is stupid as hell. And Miro should be like a killer and a beast. Instead, he's this video game loser.
Exactly like Stone Roses just said. Hard to believe it's the same guy who rode down the aisle at WrestleMania in a tank. Friggin' Russian tank. Looking like a badass. And that's what I was hoping we would get from Rusev / Miro, you know, at this point in time. I wanted to see him finally get to be that ultimate champion badass.
Well, they're punishing Lana right now, folks, so it's hilarious.
Super chat.
$15.
The Goon! The Goon drops a $2 super chat. But then says $15. I don't know what that means.
Super chat.
When is John Maloxy losing that title?
He may. I don't even know. He may never lose it because who's the person that's going to beat him for it? The only person I could see beating him is Cody and Jericho.
He won't lose it at Full Gear, the next one, because that's when they're going to have the #1 contendership between Hangman and Kenny, it seems.
Right.
I think after that is when he'll lose the title for the winner of that match.
After that.
Yeah, so the next show that they have
the villain.
New Year's Revolution. Like that.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be until... I don't think Moxley's going to lose until next year, the 2021.
Yeah, that would be like January when the next show is after that, I believe. So their New Year's show that they have.
Yeah, I'm not even at the point where I want to discuss that because I don't think anybody's capable of having it. Because Cody's already the TNT champion. He's the only one I could see with it, but he can't wrestle for it, right? For whenever.
He said he no longer go for the title, the main championship. Jericho is in too much of a comedy setup right now. I mean, they could rehab him pretty quickly, but there's no one. Lance Archer looks like another idiot Braun Strowman mixed with Baron Corbin because he got rolled up again tonight.
Yeah, well, Jesus, if you want to... I mean, no sells his finishing move into a crucifix.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, dude, Jon Moxley just no-sold your finisher, Lance Archer. You are a idiot loser. They actually looked pretty decent in this match. It was a fun little brawl, hardcore, too short little match that they did what they could with whatever.
I didn't view it as a match. I just viewed it as a hardcore fight.
It was a hardcore
chairs
fight.
At each other. Tables, they're jumping through the chairs. Yeah.
But dude, the guy hit his finishing maneuver and Jon Moxley just rolled over and pinned him. That, like, you should be out or barely able to kick out, and he couldn't even... He rolled him over. I can't... this guy is dead. I mean, listen, I know Lance Archer sucks, and I think most of you guys know Lance Archer sucks. And I think you guys know that Jon Moxley's okay. And I think you guys know that Jake Roberts is great. But the odd man out is Lance Archer. The third wheel is Lance Archer. Walking down the street with Jon Moxley, Jake Roberts, and Lance Archer, you tell Lance Archer to go play on the playground with an ice cream, and then you leave him there. And this was I mean, if really I've never been... They literally made me right tonight with that. They proved me right over the last 10 weeks of everything I've said about Lance Archer. They go, you're right, Joe. You're so right. Watch him not be able to even watch him be no-sold on his finishing maneuver. You're right, Joe. Go ahead, Jake. I don't know. I'm sorry. I missed that.
No, I mean, you're absolutely right there, and I've said it for a while with you, but I cannot picture anyone else. I mean, Lesnar hitting an F5 and then getting rolled up, or Austin hitting a stunner and getting rolled up, or that's exactly what happened. He hit the blackout or whatever it is there, but he gets the DDT first too, then the blackout, and as he's covering Moxley, he gets rolled up. I mean, that right into the crucifix. That looked awful for Lance, totally buried there.
I think Lance Archer is better than how he's booked, according to someone in the chat, Sandman. I think that he could be better than he's booked. The bottom line is what I've learned is put this guy in brawler matches and don't let him speak, and he would be somewhat all right. But the problem is Brody Lee is 1,000 times better. He's the same size, looks scary. I'm not even going to do this again. I've already said this every week. But the bottom line is Brody Lee talks better, looks scarier, seems more real, has, I think, better matches. And Lance Archer is worse on the mic, seems worse in the ring, looks kind of goofy. His promos are goofy. And so how am I going to believe that Lance Archer is going to win the AEW title when all I can think about is, well, why isn't Brody Lee facing for it? Because he's way better. So I don't even take the thing seriously. So I'm sorry. That's just, even Luchasaurus to me. Luchasaurus is better. He looks more muscular, like a little bit, and he just seems more devastating, and he seems a little better on the mic, I guess. I don't know. He's a little better, and he's a friggin' dinosaur. So Lance Archer's on the bottom of the barrel. He better come up with a comedy act or stop talking and get rid of that red rooster hair.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Really. I love the fact that Eddie Kingston was on commentary. He says, get him at the end of the match, and you think they're going to go and start attacking Moxley, but look at that. They attack Lance Archer, and the Lucha Bros, go after him with a chair. It didn't phase him, so at least they gave him that. It was a good look. And then, Jake the Snake calls him off, and they head back to the ring, and next thing you know, they try to butter up Moxley, and Eddie's going ahead and talking about the good old days and celebrating with him, and then, oh, look at that. Finally he nails him and chokes him out, says that, I never tapped, I never quit, and you stole this title from me. So Eddie's great. Love him. That'll probably be the feud for Full Gear, I'm guessing. Maybe. It seems that way. I mean, it's not too far away, so.
Yeah, probably. And Eddie Kingston, he said, I don't know, man, that guy is just so real that he's great. He's so real that it's a joy to whenever he's a part of a segment, because you at least know it's pretty real and everything else, or it's exciting or entertaining in a way. So yeah, Eddie Kingston, that was good. That was nice.
I'm sorry to cut you off there. Unless it was announced, because on Wikipedia it says Jon Moxley versus Eddie Kingston for the AEW World Championship at the pay-per-view at Full Gear November 7th. So that's interesting. Maybe they announced something on Twitter.
He's definitely facing him because that's why he wanted him softened up. He said, "Go. I hope he gets softened up. I love this."
Yeah.
So we missed some kind of announcement or something, or maybe we're not paying attention. With everything going on, we missed it. But But the good thing is, here's the good thing: I wasn't paying attention. I didn't hear them announce this. I didn't even understand what was going on. But I did once I heard the commentary, and then when I heard Eddie say, "Well, soften him up and everything for us," that was when I understood, oh, they're going to be having another match. Okay. Because he said he never tapped out, or he always says, I never got eliminated, or he never beat me. I mean, that's becoming a funny pattern thing with Eddie Kingston, I guess. So it's kind of funny. And, I'd rather watch those two guys, man. I mean, I think that one of my favorite, my favorite Jon Moxley matches in AEW so far, clearly, is number one, the Kenny Omega death match. Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley's death match, which I think I'm going to go back and watch because I missed that time. At the beginning when AEW first started, in the first 6 months of AEW, man, this COVID stuff has really killed this vibe. And it was so good. And then I would say my number 2 favorite match is a whole different type of match with him and MJF. I thought him and MJF at All Out was really fun. It was a throwback wrestling match, had blood. It was nice. Maybe there's another one that I'm forgetting, but those two are really cool. And I think him and Kingston, when given full time, is it going to be no holds barred? I almost feel like it's going to turn into a...
I hope so. I hope it does, because the match that, Eddie and Cody had was next level. Love it.
Yeah, and Eddie will do better with that too, because Moxley's not necessarily a guy who, does 30-minute Iron Man type of thing, and neither is Eddie towards the end of his kind of career and physical ability. So these guys would both benefit from some kind of death match, barbed wire match, hardcore match, something like that. So make it hardcore, and you got yourself a pretty good booking there. We got a new sub, Delaquan. What's up, man? Delaquan, thank you for subbing. If I said your name right, I'm sorry. I pour him a beer in the chat.
The devil says pour him a beer before I F a teddy bear. I'm gonna F a teddy bear and murder people!
All right, Satan, relax, please. Calm down. Calm down.
I will kill people! I'll fuck the Care Bears to death.
All right, we're gonna relax. Seriously? You want to sit there? Do you want to sit there the rest of the show? I'll put you back under the ground. But yeah, thank you, man, for subbing to the channel. I really appreciate it.
Shut
man.
up and bend over.
Oh, shit.
Finish it.
Oh my God, don't finish it. Please don't finish it.
I'm going to finish it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I thought the oddest thing tonight was Cody changing his look back to being blonde. That shit fucked with me the whole match, because it was like, why the hell did you dye it black for 2 weeks?
I know that sounds dumb, Soundwave 92, but Soundwave, thank you, man. A lot of you guys said the same thing, and a lot of people, I know that it's weird, because who cares? Okay, he dyed it back, let's watch the match. But there was a lot of people who, they were kind of like thrown off on the match because of it. And so the whole match, it was a little too long. I thought Cody should have just beat him. That should have never come down to the end. And then he dyed his hair back to blonde. But, I mean, to me, whatever. I got over it pretty quickly. Kind of like, okay, yeah, go back to what you were. I chalked it up as, oh, he won the belt back, and he doesn't need that look anymore. He's back. He's trying to go back to, hey, this is where I left off. All right, I'm back. I don't need to have black hair now. I got the chip off my shoulder. Like, the black hair was the chip on the shoulder. He took it off. He's got rid of the chip on his shoulder. He won the belt back. So he doesn't have to have that chip. Now, if he lost and didn't win the belt back, then he probably would have rolled more with the black hair and done more stuff. I don't know. But, yeah, it didn't bother me that much. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks better now. But I know what you're saying, though. It did distract some people. Especially, what do we all... We all like gay for each other or something? Like, it's weird. Why do we care about a guy's hair color?
Well, it's the way they tried to make it feel important with the story the week before. That to just change it suddenly without any justification was very, very off-putting. So the other takeaway, like you said, with the tag team, number one contender match that they have, we've got Private Party, Silver and Reynolds of the Dark Order, the Butcher, the Blade, the Broomstick, whatever you want to call them, and the Young Bucks.
He called them the Butcher and the Blade. Are they the Butcher and the Blade, or are they the Butcher and Blade?
Butcher and Blade.
Yeah, Tony said the Butcher and the Blade, and I would have been like, it's Blade, not the Blade.
It's Blade.
Tony Schiavone with your earring in, getting a pedicure on your pubic hair.
Yeah, that was the one thing that we did not
what was that?
Go ahead and comment about. Tony getting his chest waxed. And I thought it was funny. I like this segment, honestly.
It was kind of funny, and they did the 40-year-old virgin thing. And
yeah, it wasn't anything like, you're really going to guffaw and lose your mind laughing over. But it was funny. It was amusing. I like Britt. I like most of what she had to say there. She's the baddest bitch. This is her 5th rule. She's going to explain why being the baddest bitch is so important. And then, she's got Tony wrapped around her finger with free dental work. It was funny. It was amusing.
One other thing that we talked about the women being terrible, but one thing we got to say is Big Swole was awful tonight.
So bad. I'm surprised that she was this bad.
I mean, what the hell? I thought Big Swole was like this badass, like good wrestler. I don't know, man. she talks really rough, you know? Like, I would think she'd be out there bashing people and stuff, or at least wrestling like a wrestler. She is out there soft throws, soft punches, weird delays, waiting to throw a clothesline, slowly ducking. This is in other matches, too, with other people, not just Sheeta and her language barrier. This is with other people, too. What the fuck is wrong with Big Swole? Like, I've seen women on the indies tear it up. Big Swole is... I mean, I was a guy who was like, good job. Fuck yeah, all right, they signed Big Swole. I like this.
Yeah, we were happy.
But my Christ, is this just... I don't know. She sucks.
I didn't like the dentist match that she had with Britt.
Yeah, that was soft, too. It was weird.
The match she had with Reba before that was bad, and it's just been consistently, bad match after bad match recently for Big Swole, unfortunately.
And now I'm annoyed by when she comes out, Swole, 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 and she does her stupid hair thing, Swole. Like, you suck. Like, I mean, this is bad. I'm sorry. I liked her. I supported her. Like, this is bad.
Once somebody starts to get on your nerves, then you notice yourself picking apart every little thing and breaking it down more and becoming more... critiquing.
She's more worried about putting her BLM arm braids on. It says Drew Bar in the chat. Yeah, I got these on. Swole, Swole, Swole. Dude, Ember Moon is a great example. Like, usually Ember Moon kind of like strikes better. Who else? Like, Sheeta is better, but Sheeta has her problems too with this, where she's a little too soft. But Thunder Rosa, bring on Thunder Rosa, man. Bring her back. Because even when I've seen Thunder Rosa do this, where she's a little too soft at times or delayed. But Thunder Rosa, on her worst day, is better than anything AEW has. Why are these women so bad in the AEW? But why can't they get a person on TV who's good besides Thunder Rosa and Deeb? They signed Deeb.
Yeah,
she's great. She was great too.
She didn't have a great match last time.
Not last week. Yeah, last week wasn't good either. It's like they get signed by AEW and then they go to shit.
They get one good match out of them, and then it goes to hell.
Is someone, like, overdoing the practicing or the matches? Or, like, what's going on? Is this Kenny Omega? Is he in the back? Like, you got to memorize the whole match before we go out there. And other people aren't used to that, and so then they're, like, weird and slow in the ring. Is he scheduling and booking matches like Vince McMahon writes scripts in the WWE? What is this? Or are they not practicing at all? What's going on? I would say don't practice.
I genuinely enjoy Britt Baker in the ring as well. I do like her. I think part of the problem
sometimes
is that
I think she's good.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think she's had a great deal of people to work with so far in AEW. So for what we've seen from her, the only few semblance of good matches here and there has been few and far between, but I don't think that's really all her fault. Think about it. She's been concussed. She's had her jaw knocked around, her mouth bloodied. She's had her leg broken. I mean, she's been through hell the past year. She wasn't wrong about that.
Yeah. She was.
She's managed to come back time and time again after all these injuries, and
she's doing MMA at the same time.
Crazy.
Yeah, Evilise Drew Bar says it too. Evilise is slow as hell now too. This is not the way these women wrestled in Lucha Underground. Can someone
or Impact or NXT? Yeah, no, not
NXT,
at all.
Impact, Lucha Underground, the Indies. These women did not wrestle this way. What the fuck are they doing on AEW? Who is doing this? Why are they wrestling in slow motion and ducking stuff, and they're two ahead and then they're two behind, and then they go to throw a clothesline, the other person's not there yet, so then they bail on it, and then they do it and it's not good? Like, what are you doing? What the hell?
When you whip into the ropes and then they don't take the pacing right, so they don't actually end up coming back at you with enough force, and they just kind of fall onto each other. Ugh.
Yeah, they're all wrestling very odd. I'm sorry. I'm not crazy. Look this up. Look up Evilise in her other matches. Look up Evilise in fucking Lucha Underground. Look up Thunder Rosa.
That's the sad part. Like Derek D. Welsh just said to us, he went ahead and tagged us in the tweet on Twitter from Thunder Rosa. She said, "It's been 3 weeks since I've wrestled. I'm starting to have withdrawal symptoms." And she tags NWA and AEW. So you can tell she wants to wrestle.
Yeah, please put her in matches.
Don't leave her on the back burner, for the love of God.
What was the worst thing that happened tonight to you on AEW?
Biggest disappointment, I would have to say, is probably the Jericho segment. I usually love what these two have to offer, and I really, really just didn't care for it tonight. MJF is usually consistently, but even when Jericho's not, MJF is a highlight for me, like a reliable highlight. And tonight, I just didn't.
So is that the worst thing that happened tonight, or is that you're most disappointed by?
Most disappointing for sure. The worst was definitely the women's match, but that crown by a mile, that brought the show down. That hurt a lot of things. So really, really killed the momentum heading into the main event. That women's match hurt a great deal, and I bet you they lost a ton of viewers too.
You know what's funny? It is on in the background, which was the funniest ending when they cut and they were like, "This is unbelievable! It's coming up." I was laughing really hard. They're showing the scene where all the boys and the girl are in the water, which is weird because in the book they all fuck her, but in the movie they obviously don't do that. But in the movie here, by the way, the TV show It from the 2-part TV 1980s It, way better. Come on, bro. Come on, all you pussies. But
I love Tim Curry.
But yeah, absolutely. The original It is the best. But this It is good too. But the original one had so much heart. But when they're all sitting there in the water and they got the girl in the water too or whatever, like it reminds me of do you remember being a kid like hanging out with a chick or whatever and you were just like you had like super butterflies and you like really liked a girl or something like that and it was like
you had a huge crush and just awkward, couldn't say anything.
Yeah, and just even sometimes it didn't work out, nothing ever happened, but you just always were like, oh man, I really like this girl. And just that feeling of being a kid again. And then that all just came back to my head when I looked over and saw It. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that, being a kid and trying to. And then I remember.
One of the strengths they had were those child actors in the remake.
Yeah.
That first movie, that was, probably one of the best things they could have was the casting because those kids, they felt like real friends and it was easy to suspend disbelief and believe their story. I still like the TV special better.
Yeah.
It just has
the TV kids. I'm a
huge Tim Curry fan, so.
The TV kids really, really were tight-knit, bro. Really tight-knit, bro. They were really good. But, yeah, I mean, my worst part was definitely the women's match. I thought the Jericho-MJF thing was a 5 out of 10. Normally, they're capable of much better. Could have stolen the show, to be honest, and it didn't even...
What else we got?
Didn't do that.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff.
Hail Metal. What's up, Hail Metal?
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Cassidy versus Cody was so boring it felt like they were just pulling back the hole.
Yeah, they were Hail Metal forever. Thanks for the $3. Yeah, their match was weird too. That also felt like stutter step, wait for the guy. Now I'm doing a move. Now we do something else. Like it was weird, man. But it's funny because I was somewhat entertained by it though. I didn't especially FTR's match. I really kind of liked their match, but it ended bad. It ended really badly.
He felt very overconfident and cocky. You could tell he was undermining Orange Cassidy at a few points, which is fine to tell. But then they kept going with it, and Cody could have finished the match several times and didn't. And I'm like, why are you dancing around like this? Just get it done.
Right. It felt like they knew, let's wait until we got to wait for the clock. Yeah, we got to wait.
Have the time limit, so they pushed it towards that, and it wasn't selling the match properly.
It was weird.
Cody could have dispatched of him earlier on, single-handedly several times over, and we're waiting to see that happen and never got it.
It was strange, man. I don't know. It was
during the Cody match. We forgot to mention as well. Darby Allin was sitting way up in the top of the arena, and they did announce that at Full Gear, Darby Allin will have a TNT title match against whoever wins the Cody Orange Cassidy rematch in 2 weeks.
Right. We didn't talk about him being in the rafters the whole night, kind of watching that match.
And so now he's the contender. So,
which I thought was pretty cool.
Well, he will be past the rematch, but yeah,
a lot of rematches coming up.
I'm okay with Darby Allin and Cody, facing off at Full Gear. I think that we've seen them fight enough, but maybe they could still do something special. I think in a title fight. I can give them both enough credit to be crazy to do something cool.
Yeah, the least is these are some good matches lined up. So that I like, is that these look like fun matches that are lined up or whatever. But
Mox is a rematch. and then we'll see what happens if it ends up being the Young Bucks and FTR.
I feel like they need to get rid of the rankings. So they just get
absolutely.
Because people aren't going to shut up about it if you don't just get rid of it. You don't care about it. And I don't even like rankings that much anyway, but the thing is, people did clamor for it. People wanted it. That's why they did it. And I think that they're...
And then 14 hours ago today, we get the rankings. We have the whole list of everything, and you look through it, it's like, well, you're not following any of this. So how does any of this make sense?
Well, the weird thing is AEW's style is more of the WWE type of style from years ago where rankings really don't matter and shouldn't matter that much. It really should be kind of, maybe a couple wins in a row, or what have you done for me lately, or someone gets in an argument and they're whatever, or the office sets up a match. That's kind of how they do it. So having a ranking system to me doesn't make sense. But yet NXT feels like they go by wins and losses more. So NXT feels like they could have a rating system, but AEW's makes no sense having a ranking system or a score or stats or whatever you want to say. So I don't understand why they don't hybrid it. Why don't they do like what I said earlier, which is like, okay, the top two teams or the top team gets in automatically. And then even then people are going to argue, though, that, well, what the hell's the point then? If they're the top team, they're the top team. Why don't they get a match? So you run into this dilemma of these fans arguing about this stuff. So either, make it half mean something. Right now it almost means nothing. You've got all these analytics, advanced analytics, and there's no reason for it. Almost no reason. There's like a 5% chance that the rankings matter. But unless there's a 50 to 60% chance that they matter, then what in the hell do you have them for? So I don't know, man. I'm just...
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
I can't stop ranting about it. 3M's Gaming. What up? Thanks for subbing to the channel, man. What's going on? Pour him a beer in the chat. A cerveza. Buenos noches, señora.
If you look at the event schedule for AEW, as I was looking through the rankings, they have a show listed in New Orleans on December 2nd for AEW Dynamite. And then they have December 30th in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I wonder if those are just old listings that they didn't take off, or if they're planning on touring again.
I mean, if they're going to do an outside or a live show, why don't they just bring in more people to where they are? Because aren't the football stadiums filled?
Yeah, they're able to bring people in, and they also have other listings: February 24th, 2021 in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, April 7th, Boston, Mass, April 21st, New York, June 16th, St. Louis, June 23rd. So I don't know if these are just older dates that they're not removing, or if they're starting to schedule a new tour. I wonder.
It's hopeful thinking. Dude, I can't believe this is a news story. People with blood O may have a lower risk of COVID. Didn't we say that 7 months ago?
Yeah.
This is just on CNN. We said this 6 months ago. We were like, oh, you have a lower chance if you have a type O blood, which my mother has. And it's like, I don't know, it's just so funny that that's now just a report. We said this forever ago. Because of the stuff we were looking at. What are they how far behind are the news? What the hell? Actually, me and Leah, we
knew that there was a problem before anything happened.
My whole family is more susceptible to it because we're all A positive. My whole family is A positive. Everybody, me, Leah, the kids. It's crazy. But
it is crazy.
I think it only means of catching it. It doesn't mean severity. I think it means of catching it. I don't know though. But either way, whatever. Just some random thing that came across. Why not Florida? Why can't at Daly's place? I'm sure they could fill that place to 30 to 50% capacity, I would think at this point. But
I honestly don't even think there's a limit anymore, is there? Once they went into the next stage, I thought they could bring in as much as they wanted.
They had 800 people there tonight, or 500 people, or something like that.
I think it was still the 800 that they were bringing in. At least that's what it was.
Bring in 3,000. If you want. Whatever. I don't know.
I'm sure they can still distance more people and still have it.
If you want to be cautious and safe, right? You want to allow a little more time for everybody, the herd mentality, whatever. You you wait until January, February, March until you really officially reopen everything, and you just say for the rest of the year we're going to keep it this way and try to be safe. But at some point I can see them loosening it up, man. I mean, even me, we've all become looser.
Relaxed with your
with kind of like, well,
fear.
I'm done with it. My mind can't take any more of this. I tap out. It's been 6, 7, 8 months. I don't wash fucking the groceries anymore. Like, what I mean? The first month we didn't know what it was, so we were washing. I washed the fucking groceries, dude.
You try to be as safe and smart as you can because you don't know who's handling what. But now we hear, all right, so it's not transmitted anymore on surfaces like they thought it was. It's just airborne and droplets and what. Okay, fine. But like you said, the news cycle is so delayed and behind. When they do reveal something, always feels like old news.
Right. Florida is a shit show. It might be.
It is a shit show, but
well, what do they got? Like 1,700 people right now, or something like that.
For what?
For COVID.
I think it's more than that, but
really? Okay.
I believe. I thought when we looked it up the other day, it was higher.
The people that I'm worried about are the old people in the hospitals. That's who I feel bad for. The people that have to take care of people. That's what sucks.
Imagine how that statement's going to work out in the court.
Imagine how it's going to work out. Pour me a beer. Donald Jackson coming in with the subscription. What's up, Donald Jackson? How are you, man?
Did you hear that Joey Ryan is now suing Impact Wrestling?
Oh, I knew he was suing that person, but now he's suing Impact Wrestling.
Yes, he's going directly after Impact for breach of contract.
Whoa. Yeah. I like it. What if the turkey's a hater? Listen, if you didn't do anything wrong, sue everybody that contributed to bullshit. That's what I say. I hope Joey Ryan wins. If he's innocent, I hope Joey Ryan wins, and he wins millions of dollars. And I don't even like Joey Ryan. What if the turkeys hate us? What if they believe us? If the turkeys hate us? If they had to hate us? Thanksgiving was a little bit different. Instead, the turkeys ate us. Don't fuck with me. They gobbled us apart. But first they'd eat our nuts, and then they'd eat our butt. The turkeys ate us. What if the turkeys ate us? What if the turkeys ate us? What if they ate our fucking nuts? What if the turkeys ate us instead of fucking mashed potatoes? Instead the turkeys ate us.
Lance Archer came out looking like the biggest douchebag with his stupid helmet to protect his tiny brain. AU will bring the fire again when crowds are fully back. Sloppy show but always better than WWE shit. Good show tonight, Jake and Joe baby.
Thank you, baby. Me and Jake actually even went live earlier with a little mini version of the Jake and Joe show. Tony, that's Tony.
From Reveah.
Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
The man serenading everybody on Twitch the other night. Quite lovely. I enjoyed it.
That set up.
Are you seeing the pin merchandise? I pin my merchandise, and I used to do it, and it worked all the time. Now it spins forever and doesn't do it.
Yeah, I don't see it on the
Look
chat
at this.
here.
It just spins. Like, what the fuck? I'm hitting pin a million times. But yeah, if you want to get the Turkey Club sweatshirt, it's coming near wintertime, October. So go to Teespring. The link is down below. Turkey Club. All the other shirts are available. Plus,
very high quality too. So.
They're good. They're good. You can also get Raw Tarded. Everybody wants the Raw Tarded shirt still, so do it up, baby. I had 5 people bought T-shirts this month, and 10 people bought masks since we relaunched those. And so I did want to push the Teespring site again because people kind of forgot about the merch, man, and you got to get over there. where is it? The Turkey Club. The Turkey Club one is definitely a good one. That's probably one of the top sellers of all time is Turkey Club.
Absolutely.
But we got other ones, man, that Dave Rose designed and other people designed. And
Wolfpack Pussy.
Wolfpack Pussy is a classic. They're still all up on Teespring. It's good shit.
A few of the people discussing this case with, obviously, Joey Ryan had said that this is kind of a common thing that people can do out of desperation for lawsuits. I mean, it would be ideal if he is innocent to go ahead and reclaim money and his namesake, but I honestly don't think he's innocent.
Really?
Innocent until proven guilty, but going off of a lot of the evidence, already given, it doesn't seem that like he's a good person. But I guess usually what he's hoping for in this case is that even though more than likely in his contract, there more than likely was a clause that Impact could terminate him without issue at any point in time. So he likely doesn't have any ground to stand on legally. But since they typically don't want to be dragged through the courts, usually what you're trying to do is get them to settle for $100,000 or something like that. And that kind of makes sense in this instance.
Well, go figure. A guy who slams people using the power of his dick might be a bad guy. Unbelievable. He might be a bad guy. Unbelievable.
Didn't see that one coming. WWE was refused to trademark for Mia Yim's name because she filed on her own. So she filed the trademark back in 2009 outside of WWE. So when WWE went to go and register for it, they said that the registration was refused because the appealed for mark consists or compromises of something that's already basically registered. And they were like, "Oh, good to know." So that's interesting. I want to see how that plays out if they force her to hand over her name or what happens there.
That's hilarious.
Lacey Evans, when she faced Natalya the other day, she actually knocked out Natalya's tooth on Raw. So that was pretty funny.
She needs to call Britt Baker.
Yeah, get some dental work done. And then the biggest rumor that we hear, we'll discuss more for Out of Nowhere tomorrow night, but one of the things that I'm looking forward to talk to you about is Otis, because he's got the Money in the Bank briefcase, and look at that, Heavy Machinery is no more. They've been split up. We've heard for months now the plan for Otis was that they were probably going to have him cash in for the tag team titles, which no one cared for. That seemed like a big waste of the Money in the Bank. But now apparently they have no idea what to do with him and what to do with the briefcase. And they keep coming up with ideas to take the briefcase off of him, some of which reportedly have been very good ideas. But his biggest supporter right now is Vince. So Vince is keeping him with the briefcase. But a lot to discuss about, potential cash-in opportunities and where the briefcase can go if not on Otis. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. But
yeah, they definitely retconned or ended that story with what's her face? Hey, Mandy, see you later, and she's happy to be away from him, I guess.
She's on Raw, and they took her away. So I mean, it's. I know they did it in storyline sense to send her to Raw, but that wasn't their intention. You can tell.
Right.
WWE also filed a trademark for Livewire on October 8th.
Livewire.
So could they be bringing back Livewire? I wonder if I used to watch that back in the mid to late 90s.
WWE is filing a trademark for Livewire, so they're bringing back WWE Livewire.
Saturday Morning Slam they also trademarked as well.
So AEW owns the rights to Dynamite, and WWE is about to re-own the rights to Livewire. I have some former friends that are going to be sued. I got some former friends I used to work with that are going to be sued, bro. Oh, man, that's what happens when you name your show after a wrestling show, I guess. Like, the wrestling people claim it back and sue you. Man, that's so weird. Todd Pettingale, man, without Pettingale, that ain't the show, though. Fuck you. Without Pettingale, it ain't a thing.
I'm sure it would
you
be a
need
disaster.
Todd Pettingale.
I did like the old idea with, where you had people call in and fax and email, and it was that direct interaction. You got some really cool moments out of that, but they would never have anything as unfiltered in today's day and age.
WWE fans. Todd Pettingale was great, man. He could do it. He was a good radio guy, good radio voice. Remember that? The faxes, you'd send a fax to try to get on the air?
Yeah.
But it's just, oh, man, I don't know. Oh, the Raw-Tarded women's shirt. If you're a woman out there.
Had he used to do that all the time. He would try and fax in to be on the show. His mom had it for work from home.
I thought about faxing them a penis. Really did think about it. Imagine the thing printing out a dick written with like all D's and equal signs. And it comes up. I think the point, though, actually was that they did email. So I think the point was more that they did email. But yeah, anyway, check out the Teesprings merch site. If you guys never check out the merch that I got over there, check it out. The Goon is suing me for $15. Are you talking about the $15?
I just saw that.
Are you talking about the $15 that I refunded you for, the Goon? The Goon, I refunded him recently for $15 because he donated $5 a couple times and they didn't play, so I refunded him. Goon, I refunded you for those.
Still finding a way.
Are you not getting them? Is that what you're talking about? Like, why didn't you just say like I don't see it? Because I'll log in and look now if that's what you're talking about. The $15, like I gave you the money back.
Sure he's joking, but we'll find out in chat.
Well, I'm sure he is, but I mean, I think he is joking that he didn't get the money. I think he's joking that he didn't get the money. But he should have the money. He donated 3 times, it didn't play, so I refunded him. Did I not? Did it not? Have not gotten it yet? I refunded it, Goon. I did. Days ago, the day you told me about it, I did it.
Let me go back and double check on his end too.
No, I mean like I refunded it. So let me go look. Hold on.
Also tomorrow for out of nowhere, we're going to be talking about Andrade. Apparently now he's out for a minor surgery. So originally we hear that Vince just doesn't care about him. That's why he wasn't drafted. Then the story changes to, he's going to be working with Charlotte. She'll be his manager. Then we hear that, he'll be on Raw. Then he had some minor surgery, which was an elective procedure, and it'll keep him out of action for a month. So we've got some other updates to cover with that. That'll be interesting to talk about tomorrow. AEW, what they're doing for video games, action figures, and other merchandise coming up. One other story I was going to say for tomorrow, but I kind of wanted to bring it up now is Teddy Long says Ric Flair never apologized for calling him the N-word.
Who? Oh, Teddy Long?
Yeah, he said Ric Flair never apologized for calling him the N-word. And, you read the story and...
Goon, look at this, man. Go check your PayPal, Goon. Because...
Yeah, make sure it goes through.
I had to delete some things. Goon, check your PayPal. Look, bro. Refunds. Hang on a minute, caller. Just hang on the line for a minute. Yeah, 2 of them. Okay, so it's only $10. I refunded $10. So maybe there's another 5 missing. But I refunded $10, bro. I don't know. So you should see at least the $10 back. So take a look at that and let me know, man. Slow refunds? I don't know. Man, I did it on October 10th. That was 4 days ago. It's weird.
Maybe for the holiday.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was 4 days ago, though. You should get them, like, within...
I transferred money for a payment, and it took a while because of the holiday, too. So.
Wait, who called Teddy Long an N-word now? Because I was in the middle of that.
Flair did.
When did he call him that? Like, in behind the scenes? Or?
He said one time we were in Knoxville, and there were some girls trying to come into the back door. Obviously Teddy's trying to...
Sexually or in the building?
They want to get into the building, so... He says, I'm refereeing. I don't know these people. And they said that they used my name and said that if I told them that they could come in or they can come to the back door or something like that. And so, they're basically saying that, Teddy said we can get in, even though he never said that this was true. And then Ric Flair runs up to him and says, N-word, do you like working here? As in, like, what the hell are you doing?
Whoa.
And so Ric Flair never reached out and apologized, but there's no time like the present. So we'll see if he ever apologizes. But it was a bit of a shoot interview here.
That's
on
a rough
one. TV.
That's a rough one. That is a rough one.
It wasn't a joke or anything like that. Like he was mad at him and yelling at him. So
wow.
Yikes.
Let's go to call 606. What up?
What's up, Joe? So man, AEW. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I feel like every night you watch it, you kind of know who's going to win. Like Moxley, he's definitely not going to drop the belt, to the dude he just wrestled.
Lance Archer.
He's going to win. Yeah, Archer. Thank you. Like last week, Cody Rhodes, you knew he was probably going to win the dog collar match.
That one I wasn't sure about. I'll disagree with that one. I wasn't sure about that one. I thought he was gonna lose and then come back angry and have to come back and eventually win it back. But I was shocked that he won it right back on the first try in a dog collar match. To me, I don't know why, but I was surprised by that one. But I know what you're saying. Everything else, I agree with.
Yeah, I mean, Cody's gonna have a belt. It's his show, right? He's a executive VP or whatever, however they put it. And then something else I've noticed, I think that Miro, a.k.a. Rusev, I think that they're kind of misusing him right now. He's botching a lot. I don't know if it's the guys he's wrestling or if he's just out of shape but I don't know. He feels misused in AEW. I don't think he's really got a character yet. He's just kind of out there.
He's a guy who gets mad at loves video games so much he'll beat someone up.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Like I don't get his gimmick. I don't really get it. I don't know, man. I think AEW is awesome and they're killing it, but it's like they have all of these things that's awesome, but they're not really like a cohesive, all working together in unison and just crushing it and trying to beat down WWE's door and start airing on Monday nights, like was rumored there for a while,
I think they've had I think 7 out of 10 times they put on a good show, but tonight to me was a sort of just cruise control type of deal. And I think they've had those episodes where they're just in cruise control and they can put on pretty good matches and stuff like that. But like you said, pretty predictable stuff. This is better than Raw, though. I mean, Raw, it's better than Raw, better than mostly better than SmackDown, I think. Usually it's better. I just think you're right that I think that whenever they have a night like this, I always feel like I know they're better than this, and I've seen better than this. So, that's all.
They have a really good, powerful show about every 2 or 3 months. And I also thought that spot that Moxley hit on that table, that was textbook. That was a textbook shot on the table off the apron. I thought that looked very well. They landed right on the middle of the table. It was perfectly balanced. Nobody got hurt. It looked really good on camera too, because they replayed it 4 or 5 times. I thought that was a good spot. Like I want to see more. I mean, maybe I'm just an Attitude Era fanboy, but I want to see more of that. I want to see more of that Attitude Era shit that fucking blew it up,
Yeah, I think there's I think we want to see a little bit more. I think tonight they just kind of went cruise control, and I think you wanted a little more shocking stuff and fun stuff and wild stuff, and sometimes they deliver that a little bit. But yeah, I want to see more too. I think tonight they didn't do the best job tonight. It wasn't the best show. It was still okay, but wasn't the best show, man. Thanks for the call though. Appreciate the call. Jake, any I don't know, last things I guess you want to say about anything or news, or that I missed or something?
Tomorrow night, like I said, we'll have a lot to talk for out of nowhere. Excuse me. And I would give tonight probably a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10 from Jake DeMarco. Whoops. Whoa. That's one of your lowest scores ever, I think.
Yeah, for AEW. One of. I mean, it was just average, just straight through average.
Please get Thunder Rosa
a better show from them, honestly.
I agree. I think they should have done a better show. I mean, I'm going to give them I don't know. I want to give a little higher because I thought I was a little more entertained by the wrestling, even though it went nowhere.
A little bit more. And that caller did make sense. That is one of the gripes. Is Cody always going to have to be a champion? That was our initial fear. Same thing I was worried about Jericho being a champion, but I was wrong about that. I've admitted many times. And, my initial worry was like, oh, we're just going to see Cody and the Young Bucks forever with the belts. And that hasn't been the case for the most part. Cody was, the champion. We've seen him drop it. I wish Brody didn't drop the belt, but that's one of the things I want to discuss tomorrow, excuse me, is that Brody Lee was never supposed to get the title to begin with. So
at least I didn't fall asleep like Raw. That's the one thing. I mean, thanks. That
was hilarious last night. If anybody didn't see Throwdown, and you need a good laugh. I mean, the whole show was very good, but go to the end as Casey is Raw falls asleep, and Joe, I'm telling you, I woke up Courtney dying laughing.
Yeah, you texted me that you were laughing. I was laughing too because he was so funny. And then at one point, I was like, I was playing a song or something to it, and he was snoring to the song almost. I don't know. Casey,
but when you ever said you have his wife as Satan, I lost it.
Oh my God, that was ugly. That was savage stuff. If you guys missed Throwdown,
that was
last
so
night,
savage.
That poor guy. That was so bad. Like, I'll dig my dad up, I don't know. Last night was messed up, bro. So what does everybody in the chat think? Do you guys want me to hang out? Should I play a couple games of Madden? A game of PUBG? I don't know, something. Should I hang out and play some Madden? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what I should do. And I'll still listen to you guys about wrestling questions or talk or whatever you want to talk about. We'll do it here right now. Also, me and Jake's podcast is up on Patreon, so look for that. I really got to get the ringing to stop on Skype. My bad. Let me turn that off. All right, let's see who it is. We're going to try one time only. Unknown caller.
No. It's ISO, man. Sorry.
Oh, ISO. What's up, man? What are you calling from, Magic Jack?
Yeah. Nah, fuck. I was calling on my computer because my phone's in the other room, and I'm, fucking tired.
Dude,
I don't want to walk.
No, don't do it. I mean, but it does sound like this is 2001 or, 1999, on a phone call. That's hilarious, but no.
I'm probably calling on a fucking potato.
Yeah, it's actually, I actually like it. It's giving me nostalgia about back in the day when we used to call that way. But yeah, what's up, man?
Nah, I'm just going to say, AEW right now, at the moment, for an anniversary show, you shouldn't have that shit show. Honestly, if this is your anniversary show, you got to bang it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I think a lackluster anniversary show.
First off, you got to put your two best women out there. Sheeta is definitely your champion, and put on, somebody, Thunder Rosa. I wouldn't mind a Thunder Rosa versus Sheeta rematch. I don't even care how the fuck you even get to it. A rematch between those two, they would definitely bang. It doesn't make sense why you would put on fucking Big Swole. She's too fucking green for TV. It doesn't make sense. Build her up on Dark or some shit.
Yeah, man. I that's the biggest thing I came out of was really because I've seen Big Swole recently not be good, and I keep thinking man, maybe Big Swole sucks. I don't know. And then tonight, this was it. This was the last time I needed to see her. She is not good on TV. I don't know what it is. Yeah, she's kind of entertaining sometimes, a little bit in a way, but I don't know, it was cringy watching her in the dentist office, walking around talking smack. She was just saying cringe stuff. I mean, maybe I just didn't understand it, but it was just cringy, weird stuff. And then she was very light, not doing anything heavy to make it look like they're fighting in a dentist office. Britt Baker wasn't very good in that either. And now tonight she comes out and there's a title match, and she is just abysmal.
Yeah, I think the one thing everybody likes about her is her energy.
Yeah.
It's she brings the energy, and it's just nothing in the ring to compare it with.
Yeah, she brought the energy, the swole, the song. She comes out, and then nothing happens. And it's what? Why do you suck in the ring so much? You got all this energy, but in the ring, you don't even... I mean, did she even punch anybody the right way at all? Who taught these people? It's really bad.
Dude, I saw her punch, and I literally saw her hit her fucking leg to do the smack sound shit, towards the hard camera. It was fucking terrible.
Yeah, and the strikes when she doesn't even hit somebody, but it's a strike. It's that looks bad too, man. Thank you, Magic Jack, for that call. No, that was ISO, man. Thank you for the donation earlier, bro. Thank you, dude. We got another one. 762. Hello. Yo, 762. How you doing? They hung up.
Going twice.
All right. Anything else, Jake? I think we're pretty good.
That's it. Also have a bit of an interesting story to go over tomorrow about Jake the Snake Roberts. I think you'll enjoy, so that'll be good for Out of Nowhere.
Tomorrow night is Out of Nowhere. Jake the Snake Roberts. How about that?
And we also have to see what's going on for the debate coverage, because I know we're going to have some form of a town hall tomorrow, I guess. I'm still not positive what's happening.
I'm out
There'll
on
be
that.
something going on, so I'm going to keep an ear to the ground and see if anything notable happens.
I'm too busy. I'm coming up with a way I can go to the ballot boxes and I can start fights with people, but not me. I'm going to go there and I'm going to say hi to people, and what I'm going to do is when I go to the voting booths, the voting thing or whatever it is, I'm gonna slap stickers on people's backs without them knowing it. And so I'm gonna slap a sticker on a guy's back that says "Proud of the Proud Boys," and then I'm gonna also like bump into people and stick onto them like Antifa, Trump should go, like, and like just like watch and see if it starts a big fight with everybody at the voting thing. And then I'm also gonna yell things under my breath, like when no one's looking, like "Fuck Trump," and then like listen to people grumble about it. Some people will cheer, then other people get angry, and then under my breath I'll also be like, Trump 2020, and then be like, oh, who said that? Like, and then like watch everybody fight, and I'll try to start a fight with both sides, so everybody at the voting booths are beating each other to senseless, and they'll be like, a trouble started today in Norfolk, Massachusetts at a voting poll when a fight broke out. It's just like people don't even know who's saying it or whatever. They're just fucking flipping out on each other and fighting each other. I think it'd be really fucking funny. 305, hello.
Hey, Joe. How are you today?
I'm doing all right, man. I thought you were going to be the I put Roman's hand up my ass person, but what's going on?
Oh, no.
I
have a question, actually.
Okay.
I missed your show. I missed your show about this whole the whole John Cena getting married thing.
Oh, yeah.
Is this just a rumor, or did it actually happen?
No, he got married. He got married today, seemingly out of nowhere.
We have his wedding.
And I'm a John Cena fan specifically, and I'm so pissed off.
I know. I'm sorry, bro. Listen, I mean, maybe he'll get divorced. You guys can.
No. This is talking about WWE screwing up his chance of turning heel, to be honest, and leading an NWO type faction. I'm a John Cena fan. I would have enjoyed seeing him as a heel.
I know, and we're never going to get the Cena heel thing, it looks like. And I think me and Jake talked about this, that I think that you may only get 3 to 5 more John Cena matches ever, maybe, at this point, because he's so busy in Hollywood.
Yeah, he hated. Now he's become what he hated.
And honestly, he should. John Cena deserves to retire because he barely. The guy is like a machine. He's barely had a break since he joined the WWE.
Yeah, I mean,
stuff like that.
And listen, think about this, right? How long was John Cena's run? When did he debut, and when did his run end? Jake, do you know what the dates are?
I can double check, but
this guy might know. He's a big fan. When did John Cena debut?
John Cena started in 2003 because he debuted when he
the Kurt Angle thing.
He did the ruthless aggression thing with Kurt Angle.
So
in 2003.
It was 2002.
So
he says here
2002, 2003, but he really didn't become like John Cena until what, 2004, right? Like 2004 and 5.
Yeah, 2005, 2006. He didn't become the Doctor of Thugonomics until 2005, 2006.
Right. So in 2006 was his match against Triple H at WrestleMania 22. So let's say 21, 22. So you're talking about, and let's say, how long was John Cena like on top, right? Like not the last 5 years or last 3 years where he kind of whittled down, but Cena from WrestleMania 22 to WrestleMania like 30, right? Cena was on top, right? For like 10 years, we'll say. I mean, that's about the same as Hogan, right? That's more than Hogan, because Hogan was the biggest deal, the big guy in the company from WrestleMania 1 to WrestleMania 9. And yeah, Hogan came back and had a couple years, but you know what I mean, 1 to 9. So Hogan had a 9-year, you know what I mean, where he is the guy of the company. Cena had about 10 or 11 years, really. So, and Stone Cold, he really only had 3 years. And The Rock.
How long did San Martino have on top of the company?
Well,
was he?
Bruno was like Bruno had a lot of time on top of the wrestling world, not just in WWE, right? But I would say Bruno was probably like 5 to 8 years, like where he was really the guy.
Around at certain points too, like it was as if it was vacated, but he still had the title. So
yeah, I don't know enough about Bruno to know that, but I know
the Undertaker's the closest thing I would say to Cena, because Taker he was on top for 10 years. He debuted in SummerSlam at Survivor Series.
But the Undertaker, like, he wasn't a top guy. He wasn't like he wasn't the guy carrying the company. But I would say that whenever somebody else left, like even around WrestleMania 11, 12, or around WrestleMania 13, like around WrestleMania 13 when they didn't know who was going to be the guy to come on top, Taker was holding a torch at that point, but he was never the face of the company. But now, looking back, when you think about The Undertaker is WWE. He is a big face of the company. But at certain times, The Undertaker was always like the number 2, 3, 4, 5 guy. He was never the number 1 guy carrying the whole company.
Bruno had about 23 years, Joe.
Well, Bruno had a long career, but on top, was he on top?
Yeah, well, he was on top
years?
from like 63 to 81. Then he retired, and he came back from 84 to 88. So
damn. See, I thought Bruno.
And then from 88 to onwards till he passed away, he was doing a lot of, obviously, all the non-wrestling roles. But
yeah,
so he was still involved in wrestling one way, shape, or form, with certain people. But he started taking down Buddy Rogers because he was hospitalized for chest pain. So they put it on. The title switch on to Bruno.
Yeah, if you were to compare anyone, like Bruno's hard to compare to because he's such a big deal in a different time. I didn't know he was that. I knew he wrestled and he was a thing for like 15 to 20 years, but I didn't know that he was the guy for 23 years. That's crazy. That's the case.
He was, revered as the top main eventer for a long time, and it eventually just started building and building. So,
yeah, I don't know what
he talks about a time that Hogan and Andre headlined in New York, and they only drew 1,200 people in a building that held almost 4,000. It's and then there comes Bruno, and the place is erupting. So
I gotta take everybody's calling in right now. We got tons of calls coming in. Shout out to Tony from Reveah with the $29. The $29 Turkey Club donation from Tony. And shout out to everybody who became a patron today and all the people who upped their patron pledges, man. We had a lot of people up their patron pledges. We could use a few more producers at the $25 level. If you want to check out that, check it out. And here's a list of the people that have been badass and have really carried this show by being $25 producers, man. Jman from KC, Kyle M. Smith, Jerome Spicer, Kevin Murphy, Tony from Reveah, ColdBrewKrew, Junebug, Steveo, Duane Crenshaw, DanH&Cora, Joseph Lightsey, Sith Negan, Arknolia Strokelbean, Gary Metzler, NickY J, and we'll read the rest of them in a second.
Give it a hell yeah!
Botch Club.
Hang out, my dude. Joe, appreciate if you can go on my brother's Instagram and show his page and then show his official shop. Thank you, my guy, for real. richpellegrino.bigcartel.com. Thank you.
I think what I'm going
to
do.
The rock bottom painting, he surprised me.
He surprised me as a referee. That's funny, man. Botch Club, thank you. Yeah, he does such a good job, man. We've all really liked his art. And I think I'm going to create some kind of commercial for you guys. That way I can just like play this little commercial with your guys' stuff and his stuff when the donations come in. That way I can find everything easily. So I'm going to work on that. Rich Pellegrino. It's weird because I knew a Pellegrino. I knew a Rachel Pellegrino. I worked with somebody named Rachel Pellegrino. Kind of funny. Let me see here. Let me get that website. See if I can get it. Here it is. Yeah, he's really got good stuff, guys. Go check out his Instagram. Go check out Botch Club too. That's the website though. If you want to get something done, the guy paints tons of stuff, man. His stuff has been up in like popular places and shit like that. It's just really good shit. It's such good shit. Botch Club. Thank you, Botch Club, for the dono. Anything again, Jake? I think we wrapped up 5 times. So that's
it from my end. I'm going to get out of here, but thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow for Out of Nowhere, and hit me up if you're free at all during the day.
All right, me and Jake are going to record more shit for you on Patreon. There's a free episode up on Corrupted Nation right now, though. If you guys didn't hear that earlier, a lot of people did not get the alert Thanks, Jake. Stay sexy, brother.
Sexy, and I'll catch you soon. Have a good night, everybody.
Stay salty. I don't even know what that means. I'm sorry. All right. See you, Jake. Tomorrow night's Out of Nowhere. Famous B. You know. Famous B said, like 900 times last week on Out of Nowhere, and everybody. Tomorrow night is Out of Nowhere at 11 p.m. right here, live. All the wrestling news, and we'll do our podcast. We'll have some fun. Famous B will be here to tell you, You ought to know. We should get Famous B to cover Alanis Morissette. Be great. I'm going to get the Xbox going for some Madden. While I do that, 762's on the phone. Hello, 762.
Hello.
What's up, brother?
Hey, is this Joe on the wrestling show that I was just watching? I seen it on. I got it on a YouTube ad, right? Suggested to me.
Really?
And I'm honestly glad that you have a call-in thing because I think that's good content.
Hell yeah, man! I've been doing this for 8 years.
Okay, so let me ask you something. What y'all think about, dude? Mick Foley's the best wrestler of all time. What do you think? I think so. I think Mick Foley's the coolest wrestler of all time. Got to be.
He's a badass, no doubt about it.
No doubt about it. Mick Foley got to be the coolest one.
Mick Foley is a pretty cool
guy. Y'all like watching that AEW?
That's what we're talking about tonight. Do you like AEW?
Yeah, I seen that. I seen the one. No, the last time I watched it was I think Chris Jericho came back. You know what I'm saying? And he's about 50-something years old.
He's about 50-something. He drinks almost every day. He's really starting to break down.
Get your old ass out of here, man. You can't be out there. You're gonna die.
I mean, we can only hope. I mean, listen, if he's gonna die, it better be in the ring. I want to see it. I want to see Fozzy write a song called "Chris is Dead."
Chris Jericho. How old is Chris Jericho? He's getting pretty old, ain't he?
He's like 51 or something, or 49 or
man,
53.
He looked rough. Hey, and then the other guy, I think that night he fought like Kenny Omega. That dude looked even older and more fucked up. Like.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. Kenny Omega's a mongoloid, bro. He's a fucking mongoloid. That's why he went to Asia.
No, I did like the wrestling show though. It actually was pretty good. I had just walked into somebody's house and they was ended up watching it, so I stayed and watched it for a little while. But
well, listen. After you kill the family that you walked into their house, after you kill the family and you eat all the food in their house, what you should do is watch old episodes of Nitro.
What is Nitro? Nitro was like the ECW or something back then.
Nitro was the racist wrestling company. So there was the WWF in the 90s.
Wrestling company.
Yeah, right, exactly. You're right. In the WWE 1998, they were more of like the New York style thing. But WCW did like the stuff where like they beat up the blacks and they did a lot of Ku Klux Klan things. Jim Cornette was a part of it for a little while, and he actually brought a cross to the ring and they'd set it on fire. And then Jim Cornette would like kind of taunt the crowd. They'd really have fun with it. They'd go to like Georgia and Atlanta, a lot of African American areas, and they'd really push the envelope. And at the time, TNT and Turner Broadcasting, they were fully on board with it. It was disturbing to many people, but for Ted Turner, he was very interested in doing this. And then in the end, it was supposed to be
racist, huh?
Well, that's why I think maybe I'm not sure. I think in the end what they wanted was a 5-year payoff where Booker T rose up and then all the black wrestlers came with Booker T and then they kind of took back the company and beat up the racists, but they never got to do that angle because Vince McMahon bought the company before it. So they just ended up looking like a big racist company instead of having that payoff. And then it happened again to Booker T with Triple H at WrestleMania in the WWE. So it's But you check out Nitro, man. They used to strap guys up to crosses, and they raped an audience member.
They strap guys up to crosses and burn it. Like, please tell me that's true. I gotta watch.
Oh my God! I swear to God, dude.
I tell you what. I got one more thing to tell you, man. But I guess it's not really wrestling related. But I think you'll get a kick out of this. You seem to be a funny kind of guy. What the hell? Why do women seem to have it so easy in life? I got to think about this the other day. When I was 19 years old, I tried to finance a car, right? I wanted a fast, like, 2-door Honda Civic, brand spanking new stick shift, right?
You're right.
And the lady tells me at the car lot place, oh, you can't get this car financed. Your insurance will be too high because you're a boy.
Whoa.
Girls have lower insurance rates.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Well, now you know how those.
Now
you know how the black wrestlers felt in WCW.
Out of the top 1 million race car drivers, do you think a single one of them motherfuckers is a woman?
Well, Danica Patrick was.
Let me tell you this. If Danica Patrick was not a woman, like, it's the only reason she's there is because she's a woman. She ain't never won before, right?
Right. Well, you're right. She might have a dick too. We don't.
And let me tell you, men can't even win that fucking race. Like
That's a great point.
I just don't get that.
And
I don't get that.
by the way,
How
Mario
fucking
and
women have lower insurance rates.
Mario Andretti used to blow guys. I mean, that's a fact too. But you're right. Women are ridiculous. We really need to create. We need to get rid of women. That's really what it is. And they're having babies.
I don't think it's that. Like, you know,
listen, they're having and killing babies left and right. They're having babies. They're killing babies. They won't stop either having babies when they shouldn't or killing babies. You know, like this guy is right. I mean, he's right. We need to get rid of women. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. That guy is so right, man. Get rid of the women on the planet. That guy might be that. Listen, Lindsey Graham or whatever your name is, that you are on to something with that call. I'll tell you that. James with the host. What up, James? I'm not even on Twitch right now, but what's up? Janica Patrick was in NASCAR for her looks. Yeah, probably right. I mean, you're probably right. What the fuck was that guy on? I don't know, dude, but it was funny.
Super Chat Party.
Have fun gaming THNX for the good show tonight.
You are correct. Yo, Dan&Cora, thank you. Thank you for that donation.
Hello?
Oh, my God. Good Lord almighty. Who is this?
I was just calling to say that I like the AEW show a lot. I like when the guy, he got thrown over the ropes.
Man, you should call back when your balls drop.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that I really like the show a lot. And the AEW is really good.
Are you like, how old are you exactly?
Mom, hold on. Mom.
Oh, my God.
Mom, I'm on the show. Mom. Sorry. Hello?
Hey, punch your mother in the throat for me.
No. Hello? I'm sorry. I have to go. I have to take a tubby. But I just wanted to say that I really like the show. When the guy went over the rope and he made the funny noise, it was funny. Okay.
All right,
bye.
go take a tubby with mommy. Okay. What the fuck is going on tonight? What the hell is going on tonight, bro? Sounds like someone pretending to be D. Welsh. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Was that... Oh, my God, dude. Oh, boy. Yikes. I mean, there are some weirdos out tonight. Let me tell you. There are some weirdos out tonight, brother. Yo, Marco Stun, thanks for the call, brother. Maybe you can figure out a way to wrestle a match, Marco. Good God. Trying to get the game to come on the screen. There it is. The game is on the screen. Oh, man, I better call a timeout. Call a timeout. I probably shouldn't have called a timeout. I don't think he was ready. I'm too big. I gotta make myself smaller, everybody. You guys wanted Madden, so here we go. Oh, man, I'm in trouble right here. I did the wrong thing. I should have done goal line stand. Here we go. Intercept it! Oh, you almost had it! You stupid idiot! We should have intercepted it there. What's up, chat? Anybody wants to talk, we'll keep talking, man. We ain't done. Shout out to Jimmy Joyce. Shout out to the chat. Hit that like button down below if you guys want to help. I guess a little bit. Likes don't really matter. Dislikes, likes, who cares? But if you want to do it, feel free to drop it. I just get the ball, dude. He just turned it over, dude. He just turned the ball over. That was great. Great news for me. Gotta call a timeout. Botch Club, I'm going to show some of your stuff, too, in a minute. Thank you, Botch Club. Thank you very much, man. Give a shout out to all these people, man, who support the show and keep it going. Because without them, we'd be in trouble. 785 is on the phone. Yo, what's up? All right, that was a COVID patient that just called. Thank you. Hope you're all right. Get a little progress there. Hit the like button. Steve Kalan, Dan&Cora, and everybody else. If you guys want to become a member too, by the way, we need to make the devil appear on the screen. If you guys can help make the devil appear on the screen, down below, hit the join button. You can get the devil to appear on the screen. We can get some new members. That'd be really cool. You don't have to, but if you want to. I got to shout it out, man. I don't have commercials. The only way to fund the show is to shout this out all the time. So, sorry for that, but, you know, got to do it. All right. So we're going to go deep. Oh, my God. A safety? Are you serious? Dude, I threw the ball. Oh, my God, brother. Unbelievable. Dude, I threw the ball. I swear to God, I threw that ball. Oh, my God. You serious, bro? What the frig? Wow, bro. Hey, Lorenzo. Hey, Botch Club. Tommy's asshole. What's up, Bam? It's messed up. It's kind of messed up, dude.
Imagine how that segment's going to work out in the court.
Well, imagine how you're never going to broadcast again. I'm sorry. I'm joking. Oh! Intercepted! Let's go! Let's go, Chancellor! Chancellor picks him off! Oh! Boom! Let's fucking go! Come on, chat. You guys are with me. I'm sorry I'm a Patriots fan. I'm from Boston. Ed Blunt, what's up? I know, I really am going to start bringing... We're thinking about doing the classic reviews again. You know? D. Welsh is in the house, too. Ooh, man, that went nowhere. That went nowhere. Bry Guy. Bry Guy, I can't believe you're still here, bro. What's up, Bry Guy? Oh, dude, this week has been a week of being threatened by people, emails, attacks. You wouldn't believe what's happened to me this weekend, but you know what? I think it's hilarious. It goes with the territory. All right. I mean, dude, now I live in Foxborough, so... I mean... I've been a Patriots fan since 1994, like, I don't know. I mean, I always had the Patriots stuff because I grew up in New England and I grew up in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, but, you know, I definitely didn't start paying attention to football until about 1994. Oh, Cohen! Cohen is diving! Oh, he got shot! He got undercut! What a tackle! That guy saved a touchdown with that undercut tackle. Wow, beautifully done. I was in the end zone if not for that. Let's see if we can trick this guy here. What's up, Big G? Oh, look at that picture, too. Yeah, make that wet little fucking hole. Here we go. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, no! I saw it a mile away. I saw it. I was like, oh, no, I'm throwing an interception. And I still did it. Oh, my God, dude, this game is fucked right now. He goes to the other side of the field. I go to the other side of the field. He goes to the other side of the field and scores. Fuck this game right now, bro. What the fuck, dude? I think Brady will not make the playoffs at this point, and it'll be ugly. And the Patriots, I think, will just maybe miss. Just maybe miss it. You know? If anybody has any questions or anything, like, you guys can always email me, JoeCroninShow@yahoo.com. Or message me on Patreon is even better. Yahoo's always tough because it's inundated. It's just a junk account. But it's a way to contact me.
If I could turn back time.
Well, this game went to hell. This game went to hell. "98-yard pick." Yep. That play was a bad call. I should have just ran the ball. And the throw is there! Olsen with the ball! Oh, they're catching up to Olsen! Olsen dives! Touchdown! No time! The tight end! I told you, man. He was going full blitz for some reason. Bang, brother. Yes. Here you go.
Hello, folks. Oh, you freaking thing.
Here you go.
Hello, folks. Oh, you freaking thing.
You freaking thing. You freaking thing. I kicked that thing to the other side of the end zone. No. Oh, man, I wanted a fumble so bad. Wanted a fumble really bad. 954, what's up?
Hey, Joe, if Kevin Dunn had a match at WrestleMania, which opponent would you want him to fight?
Kevin Dunn were to have a match, it's got to be Jim Cornette.
Nah, it has to be the Clorox toothpaste.
Clorox toothpaste? No, it should be Britt Baker, and she can rip his teeth out, the buck-tooth beaver fuck. Thank you, 954. Coming in from Florida. Coming in from probably somewhere in Fort Lauderdale somewhere. We get the ball back, second half. Let's do this. Let's do this. Who's winning? You or the person you're against? Oh, this guy's winning. Yeah, he's winning 16-7. He's the red. He's Piff. I'm Brady. My name is Brady's 6 rings or something like that, or Brady's 5 rings. So, yeah, he's winning right now. Oh, look at that. We ducked him out of the bounds. How about that play? What a dummy. What a dummy. Oh, man, I almost took off after that one. Remember the old Terry Funk album? Juvenile Delinquents. Top donator is Soundwave92, man. He's looking like he's going to take home the championship tonight. So thank you to everybody who donated last night on Throwdown. And thank you to Soundwave92 for looking like he's going to be the top donator. Let me see if I can get his name up somewhere. Put it up over here. I can get rid of the donate live thing. We don't need that anymore. And run right through. I think, the magic of having Brady with Belichick is just too good. It's going to be hard for either one to win without each other, but Belichick's a damn good coach, and Brady's a good quarterback, but, oh, this is going to be... Wow, he's just blitzing like crazy, huh? Okay. I see your blitz. Let's see if he blitzes again. Nope, this time he looks like he's covering people. Yep, there it is. Look at that. What a play. I mean, it wasn't a great play, but it was something. Oh, catch the ball. What are you doing? Oh, my God. Right to you. Oh, my God, dude. Right to you. Oh, my God, dude. I mean, what the hell, bro? Whew. Crazy shit, bro. It works out, I guess. Oh, no, not if we don't catch him. It doesn't work out. Oh, boy. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. This game is a mess right now. I've given this guy so many points.
Super Chat Party.
PUBG is adding new map. It has volcano. Pretty sick.
Right as a volcano? What the hell? J-Rod.
Thank you, J-Rod.
A volcano map. That's pretty fucking hilarious. I'm down for that. I'm down for a volcano map in PUBG. That's fucking hilarious. Check out our volcano map. Okay, we really need to score quickly. And then we're going to, I mean, we're going to have to score quick. No! Oh my God, I was gone. Oh my God, I was gone. I was gonzo. Oh my God, dude. There was no one to cover me. Oh my God. I needed to get away. All right, this is getting ugly. We're killing the clock right now. Ugh. Yeah, I know, Vince. I blew that. Wow. This sucks. This is horrible. This is horrible. Oh my God, you fucking idiot! You had the ball! He caught the ball! I gotta see that replay, dude. Are you serious? I mean, dude. I mean, like, what? That's ugly, bro. I mean, at least catch that. Like, I mean, what are we doing? If you can't catch that. I mean, you can't catch that, dude. I mean, we're in trouble if you can't catch that. Give me the replay on that. Oh, I got it. Oh. I mean, right to him. Look at this. He's going deep. What, man, the stream looks horrible. I should have set a higher resolution. Oh, I got it. Oh. Like, unbelievable, dude. Like, what's going on there? How do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that shit up? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not. That's a fake tiff, so it's not really her. Da-da-da-da. They're already banned, so it's a fake person. Oh, people making up fake names of other people. Man, nobody can catch a ball. Okay, this guy's just gonna pause it a bunch, I guess, to be a dickhead. I hope he fucking backs out and I win. That'd be funny. Wait a minute, so there's a new beta tomorrow for PUBG, is that what you're saying? Oh, play Call of Duty now. I mean, I played Call of Duty a bunch with Troy when Troy was playing, but if Troy ain't playing, I just pretty much don't play it. So. New beta tomorrow. Guess what? I'm going to pause it on this guy now. I never play Madden. They rage me to death. Yeah, I get pretty ragey, too, on Madden. I definitely do get pissed off at Madden a lot. So I get you there. But, you know, this game, I kind of was half paying attention at the beginning, but, I mean, I shouldn't have done this bad. You know, I should have done better than this. Now, this guy paused it on me, so now I'm going to pause it on him. Oh, it won't let me do it, though. Okay. I'm going to run the clock as long as possible. There you go. Get off him. Get up, you dildo. Why'd you fall over? We'll see what happens. What up, D. Welsh? We'll see if I rage. Dude, what was that? Anybody hear the crowd person? Anybody hear that? What the hell was that? Wow. That seemed a little ridiculous. We would need a miracle to catch up to this guy. Wow. If I can score here, I'll try to onside kick it. If I can't do that, I'll probably just back out. J-Rod, thanks, man. I'm gonna check the information out on PUBG, see what's going on with that. Well, It's time to back out of this game. I don't quit often, really, I don't think. But it's time to quit on that one. That was ugly. That was ugly. It's weird because we were doing well. And then it all kind of just went to hell. And then I rhymed a bunch of weird stuff together. That was rough. That was a rough game. That was a rough game. First game of the season is a loss, 7-32. I blame it on the fact that I played my Patriots. That was rough. You know, last season I only lost 2 games. We won the Super Bowl. We lost 2 games. Now we've already got a loss. What the hell's going on? But, yeah, anybody looking for AEW, we talked about it earlier. Went through the whole thing. Yeah, they get new maps in PUBG. Wow. I guess people did not like NXT tonight as well. So I guess overall tonight it was a bad night for wrestling for everybody. Is Leah online or is she going to bed? Did my wife go to bed? Hey, we gained 30 subscribers tonight. Thank you guys for that. That's cool. 30 subs one night on a Raw or on an AEW. It's pretty cool. Oof, oof, oof. The P-Child, he's playing World of Warcraft. What a bitch. P-Child, you biatch. What are you doing? World of Warcraft. Getting ready for that Shadowland drop. Is that what you're doing, P? Right on, right on. Right on, right on. Tony Storm's hips. Yeah, I don't even like her, really. Villain, what up, Villain? I avoided one, and then I hit the other guy. I gotta get some water, man. I've actually been sitting here a while now that I think about it. I've been sitting here since 8 p.m. I probably need to go stretch out. Fuck! Fuck me for throwing that ball! What am I doing tonight? What am I doing? That guy came from out of bounds to make that tackle, by the way. What am I doing tonight, dude? Why? Why didn't I just throw the ball away, dude? Throw the ball away, dude. Oh, my God, dude. What am I doing? Throw the ball away. I tried to rifle it at somebody. Like, why? And this guy just quit. He quit the game. I just won that game. That's fucking hilarious. I throw an interception. The guy gets to the 5-yard line, and he quits. He might have been mad because my guy was out of bounds and then came back in to make the tackle. Isn't that illegal? Oh, my God. They gave me the loss? Why the fuck did they give me the loss? How the fuck do I get the loss? What the fuck do I get the loss for? Why the fuck would I get the loss for that? He's the one who quit. Motherfucker. What the fuck? And I got a perfect connection. I'm going to flip out. I'm going to flip out. I'm going to send a mean tweet at EA Sports. What a bunch of bullshit. Why the fuck did this blow up to like a huge fucking thing? Dude, that was horse shit. Look at this. I'm gonna angry tweet them like, you piece of shit. I'm gonna angry tweet them. Wow. What the fuck was that about, dude? What was that about, dude? How about you stop cheating and give me back? Now, I don't mean that they were cheating, but I mean that that other guy was cheating. Wow. I mean, what the hell was that about, dude? What was that about? Yeah, I know what it's like to work for an internet company. I used to work for Dish Network. I used to install satellites for like a couple of years. I installed satellites, man. Not a couple of years. I didn't even work there that long. It wasn't that long, but I don't know, dude. I've had a job since I was like 14 years old, man. I've had a job my whole life, and I've done a million different things. Like the stuff I've done is insane. I've learned how to do so many things. It's unbelievable. I was in career development. I did all these other things, but sales and beyond and all those things. But installing satellite dishes was fucking dangerous. We'd be up there dangling on a giant ladder and then climbing a roof to some weird area and then drilling a hole somewhere you weren't supposed to put a satellite dish up so you could get credit for the fucking install. Shit was crazy. And yeah, running wire through houses and running the wire and pulling coax cable out and finding weird shit and finding like shit in the walls. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, that shit was crazy. And I would see some people's connections that were just jacked up. But mostly when I worked at Dish Network, we didn't do internet. So, you know, if you had satellite internet or satellite whatever, they didn't do internet. So I never understood that. You know, they were paying for the TV, but then they had to pay for internet somewhere else. CJ Rella, what's up, dude? I only play Diablo and Torchlight, Diablo, stuff like that on PC. I don't really play anything else on PC. I play if it's a shooter, I usually play on an Xbox. You know? J-Rod. Shout out to Soundwave for the top donation spot, man. Just throw it away. Throw it away. There was a guy running down the lane that I could have had maybe, but I was like, no, let's bail on that. Throw it away. All right, we need something. I think I like this play. Whew. This might be my last game, actually. Oh. Having a rough time on offense tonight. This has been a real bad night on offense. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to PC. I mean, I just built a PC for a guy, and it's like, I just realized the other day I was a little bit depressed because I got all this PC gear and building gear, and I bought all this stuff to work on computers, and there's just not a lot of market out there. You know, it's just people make these cheap things, and people don't even know what they're buying and whatever. I don't know, man. It's a mess. Anybody smart enough to know what they're buying is building it themselves anyway. Yo, Bri Guy, what's up? So, I don't know, dude. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it. You know, you spend 5 hours, build a PC, install everything, get it working, get it going, get all the stuff, a good whatever, and you made like $10 to $25. It's like, oh, that's stupid. So it's just kind of like, that was sort of like, oh man, I was hoping that would help out a little bit. Oh, whoa! Wow. That was pretty sick, dude. I think a guy leaped over. Cute. Oof. What's up, Jinder Mahal? Jinder Mahal. All right, let's go to 3-4. What was I doing? I was like playing a horrible defense. Spine buster. All right, so we're breaking a lot here. I mean, bend don't break. This is a lot of bending. This is a full-on bending. This is a bending about to break, and I've been playing a horrible offense today. Playing a horrible offense. Really bad right now on offense. You see that guy slide across the stream? The glitch on that was crazy. Oh my god. Intercepted! Oh my god, you should have intercepted the ball! He should have been gone with the ball, dude! Oh my god. That should have been a pick 6. Wow, what a goal line stand going on right now. That was crazy. Oh. That was wild, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's been a rough week. It's been a weird week, I'll tell you that. What's up, Matt? Oh my god! Oh my god! He's dead! Oh my god, dude, that looked horrific. That was good defense. You know what it was? Is I was in the wrong defense the whole goddamn thing, and then I started getting a little smarter. All right, let's see if we can get Graham going deep. Nope. I guess we got Olsen to 5 or 6 yards. 4. Whew. That guy ate up the whole first quarter and got 3 points. That's crazy. What are you doing, dude? Stand in bounds. Did he even catch that? He's wide open. All you got to do is catch the ball in bounds and then dive for the first. Oh, my God. He didn't catch the ball. What? I mean, he caught it out of bounds. What a... Oh, did he catch it? He might have caught it. Still, what a stupid butthead. Butthead. Oh. Oh, my God. He snapped my back after the end of that play. What was that about? This is crazy. 3-0. I wanted to swing way to the outside there. Olsen's going to be open or deep to Benjamin. Well, we'll just break down and get tackled. Right. That's no good. Going deep to Olsen or Graham. Oh, no. We're not doing that anymore. Never mind. I threw the ball, man. Come on. Oh, my God. Swear to God, I heaved that ball up in the air. I don't want this guy catching it. I hope this goes out of bounds. Oh, he's going to catch it. Fuck. Oh, boy. TonyFromReveah. He was playing the tunes last night. No way, dude. Oh, my God. No fucking way. Oh, my God. Oh, yo, Drew Bar, what's up? Yeah, this game, man, it can piss you off. That pissed me off right there. That pissed me off, dude. What was that, dude? It was like he ducked like the referee in AEW tonight and hid. Boom. Stopped him again. Stopped him again. He gets another 3. God damn it. What is this? Oh! Jesus. We got that goal line defense going on. If he can't throw it deep, he's just like, I'll get right in there. But when he can throw it deep, it's like he's killing me. My secondary's getting beat up. We gotta get something back here. I haven't had any offense really today, this whole day. Every game has been the same where I'm having problems. Hmm. Fuck, he was all over that again. This guy's all over everything. This guy's been all over everything. Oh my god. All right, well, we're going for it. We're calling a timeout. Fuck this. Let's go. Fuck, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong audible. Fuck. Oh my god, I hit the wrong audible. I hit the wrong audible. Hike the ball. Oh my god, I hit the wrong audible, dude. I hit the fucking wrong audible, guys. Unbelievable. And I had no timeouts. Oh my god. Unbelievable. What is... This is a shit show tonight, dude. This is a shit show. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Oh my god. This has been an absolute nightmare on offense. Oh my god, how do you leave the guy wide open? There's three of you. There's three people. Two guys are near him. How do you leave him open? Every time. This guy gets big play down the field. We might have to start blitzing or something. Nothing else has been working. Fuck you. I'm gonna go under smoke. Let's try under smoke. Oh no, get out of this. What is this? Oh no, no, I don't like this view. Oh my god, he got waffled. All right, this is a mess of a game, dude. This is a mess of a game right now. Wow. People just... The guy just bailed on his coverage. He was like, I don't know. I mean, I guess he was made to come in, but... I don't know, dude. How do you leave that, like, that guy run past you and be like, yeah, I'm just going to ignore that. That's, I mean, that guy's wide open there, but I'm just going to ignore that. I don't think that guy got in. How do you do that, dude? This is ugly tonight. This is fucking ugly. Oh, man. Joe can't catch a break in this game, right? Wow. All right. This has been a rough game, man. This is annoying. Gotcha. Oh. Wow. Can't catch a block. I don't like any of these plays. Fuck. What are these plays, man? There we go. Are you serious? I should kick it, but I'm not gonna. This is an absolute nightmare. This is an absolute nightmare. What a nightmare. And then he gets inches, so he gets an extra play, basically. Unbelievable. This is a nightmare, man. What a nightmare game, bro. This was a nightmare night of Madden. A nightmare night of Madden. I even lost the game that the other guy quit. That's what's crazy. We're going to have to score right away, or we're calling it a night. But in advance, I want to thank Soundwave92 for being the top donator, $31. And all the donations that came in tonight. Everybody that signed up on Patreon, thank you guys. This was a wreck. Really? I got too drunk on Christmas time. I got too drunk at Christmas night. Nobody jumps up to catch the ball. They just go, yep, I'll just watch. That's just going to sail over my head. I'll just watch that. All right, let's see if... I mean, this is a mess. This is ugly. I had plenty of people open, but I didn't get the ball off in time. I needed to get rid of the ball immediately. But I had people open on that play. Unbelievable. Oh, God. This is a mess. This is looking like the end right here. Nobody can stop anybody from coming in. The front line sucks. The offensive line blows, bro. I couldn't even get 2 seconds to throw the ball right there. Are you kidding me? That's ugly. Well, we're done. I'm done, baby. I'm done, baby! The merchandise wouldn't pin to the fucking thing tonight. I don't know what that's about. Merchandise wouldn't pin. I don't know why. Tried to pin the merch like several damn times. I don't get it. Pin the fucking merchandise. God damn it. Everybody else, thank you guys for tonight. I hope you guys check out me and Jake's podcast on Patreon right now. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Patreon, check it out. And there's the top $25 producers. And tomorrow night's Out of Nowhere. Friday night, monetize that. Monetize this. That was bad. Eurobeat. Yeah, that was really bad. That might have been this might have been my worst night of Madden in a long time. That was ugly. An ugly night. Ugly night. See you guys tomorrow. Make sure you sub to all my YouTube channels. Shame on News. Corrupted Nation, Evil Spectrum 3, The Joe Cronin Show here. Shame on News, I uploaded something earlier today about Tommy Lee. It's pretty funny. And then, of course, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And, of course, I'm on iTunes and Spotify. Go look up The Joe Cronin Show on iTunes and give it a review. Give it a 5-star review if you like. Don't if you don't like it. I don't know. But check it out. Plus, lots of free content goes up there, not just Patreon. So follow the podcast for free, but please check out Patreon. AEW, I gave it a 5.5. Jake gave it a 5. Tonight, a little lackluster. NXT, I heard, was worse. Out of Nowhere tomorrow.
Frog off.
You ridiculous piece of shit.
Frog off.